Good morning, dear friends. What's going on? Tim Lee, Legacy Gaming Studio. A little early morning run as we get into our game today. Before we get started, a quick thank you to my heroes. My Legacy historian, Sean Hammond and Tony Allen, my Vanguard historian, Charles Sutherland, and my Early Access historians, Drawing Illustrations and Art, and John Evans. Deeply appreciate these guys who have supported the channel financially by hitting that join button and have supported me for quite literally years. It means a lot. By the way, you can check out my 7 different YouTube channels, and that's probably still an understatement. Legacy Gaming Studio, you're on right now. Legacy Art Studio, where I draw caricatures, cartoons, also do oil paintings and gouache paintings more recently. Legacy Tech Studio, where I talk about camera gear and all kinds of crazy stuff when it comes to video production, among other crazy little antics and odds and ends. Legacy Music Studio, where I attempt to produce music. I like EDM, dance, kind of style music, and more recently have started figuring out how to do a little Daft Punk kind of singing, which is pretty fun. So stuff I'm adding on to over there. You can check that out. The Legacy Cast, my podcast, latest episode released yesterday with an amazing artist, and had a great time talking with Kevin McDonald. You can check that out, the Legacy Cast, and learn a little bit more about his artwork that he does. Hidden Legacies is an up-and-coming documentary that we will be recording next year as we are lining up for it. A lot of work this year as we tie the Legacy Cast and Hidden Legacies, our documentary, together. More over, there's nothing over there yet, but there will be more over there in time. And then finally, the Legacy Workshop Studio. Should you like some woodworking kind of stuff, I got a couple little videos over there. Very quiet, tiny little channel with 2 subscribers. So if you want to join the unwieldy crew and hang out with a bunch of people of like mind one day, then go hang out over there. All right, that's going to do it for little call outs here. Let's get down to business, shall we? We are in Minecraft Bedrock Edition on a realm. Let me go ahead and make a quick change here to my stream before we get started. And we will get this show on the road. I will show you around. I used to have another realm, but it got completely damaged. And I can't even tell you how it got completely damaged. It just got severely damaged. So this is my base camp. When I first came into the game, we were inside this mountain region out here. And hello, kids. These are Balto. All my dogs are named Balto. Balto Half-Wolf. Well, okay, fine, don't come in. And so we're on the side of a mountain here, and I've built into here. This is my bedroom. Yes, that is amethyst walls. I'm super proud of that. And then this is my incredible herd of awesome Baltos who are ready to rock and roll whenever I need them. I take 2 or 3 of them wherever I go, and that way they help protect me when I'm out and about. That's what I love about Minecraft, man. It is just so cool how far you can take things. This is my farm, okay? So I can hop up here on this brick and hop over into the other area here if I want. That way I don't have to even worry about opening gates. Technically, I should probably just remove my gates. They cause me more trouble than good. So plenty of cows here to feed the Baltos, and plenty of chickens as well. And then, of course, all of the food to take care of these guys all over here. We can come up here now, and this is my turret, my hunting area. I can be around here. Before I built a mob trap or mob spawner. I would do all my hunting here for mobs because I was looking for bones to get these kiddos. But thankfully, now we can just hop right on up here. And as you can see, we have a lovely mob trap going on here. And while I'm here, I'll go ahead and do some cleanup here. This fills up pretty good overnight, so every day I can come up here and there's a couple critters here to take care of. And I'll show you the mob trap from the outside here in a minute. It's a standard mob trap, but it works just fine for my needs. I don't really need all the bone stuff anymore, because obviously I got a ginormous fleet of amazing dogs, but what I do have that works well for me is getting arrows. So I use this mainly for getting arrows at this point. We are building onto the mob trap. I'm about to sneeze because I have no professionalism. I have no professionalism in my live streams whatsoever. let's go for a little walk outside really quick and have a little look-see. Oh, that's a witch. I hate witches. Okay, very unhappy about that. Let's see, do I have my bow and arrow with me? Let's do this. I usually play this either on my phone with a controller or on my iPad with a controller. More within the last couple days, frankly, I'm trying it on my PC. Oh yeah, here she comes. Don't throw anything at me. I would love the opportunity to chuck an arrow at her, but I don't think I can do it through the door. I wish I could. It'd be really cool if you could do it through the door. You can't, can you? In any case, I'm going to try it just because I'm a lazy bum. Oh, that was a very bad move. Oh, my dog got it too. That's uncool. Oh, look at him go. Go get her. Oh, look at my dogs. Okay, that's kind of awesome. Oh, they were all killed. Well, that's just why we have a couple dogs. Unfortunately, that's just... You stink, witch. You really do. For the record, my name is John Wick, and you just killed 3 of my dogs. I now have a very bold opinion about you. Ah, that stinks. Witches are the worst, on like the top of the list of mobs that I absolutely detest. Oh! I rest my case. And so let's not kill any more dogs for the sake of trying to get my stuff back, because if that witch is still there... No, wait a minute. You're with me, aren't you? Oh, I thought a dog was with me. It's a good thing if not. You thought you could hide, huh? Well, guess what? Once you get out of that water, you're staying exactly where you are, because you're not going to get killed. Oh, this stinks, man. Oh, what the... Oh, the offense is real. That witch chucked it through the glass. Not through the glass, but through the separation between the glass and the... That's obnoxious at the... Oh! Just, okay. That's just downright offensive right there. I don't like that at all. Let's get rearmored up here. That really stinks. Okay, I have all these blocks here because I'm doing construction on my mob farm. My mob, whatchamacallit. And I'm making it bigger, so I need all the stones I can get my hands on at this moment in time. So let's go ahead and get some tools set up here. It looks like I might have everything. I thought some stuff fell outside, but... Do I have my food? Yeah, I got food. Okay, let's move these to the end. I'll tell you a little bit about the... like, one plugin I have. Well, it would be an add-on. It wouldn't be a plugin. I'm thinking of VSTs when I think about plugins. Oh, no, don't touch me. Don't tase me, bro. Okay. Okay. And let me see. I wish I could like get out on the ledge here. Oh, what on? Why? What? And she killed my dog, too. I am so dissatisfied by that. I didn't think she could chuck it that far. Oh, man. Well, do I at least get to keep all or most of my... There's my stuff out there. Ugh. All right, well, let's rearm up. My boots are out there. Oh, man. All right, we're going. Don't you do it. Don't you do it. Don't you do it. No, give me a real thing to hit you with. I'm getting desperate, okay? I'm just a little desperate right now. Just... I obviously don't care that I don't have any experience points. She's just messing with me and with my stuff, and that doesn't make me happy. Get in here, kiddo. Brutal. Absolutely brutal. Not much we can do, kiddo. Sorry, bud. My crossbow's still outside. That's not even fair. That's not even real. I mean, that's not. I'm gonna have to figure that out real toot sweet. Okay, get my sword. I'm coming for you. But not that way. That's right. Oh, never mind. You got a creeper with you. I am so uninterested. I'm interested, but I'm very uninterested, frankly. Did you get my arrows? No, I got arrows. Well, I don't think I can do that again with that creeper right there. Of course they blew up my house. Of course you blew up my house. It's what you guys do. You destroy my home consistently. And then I have to go and patch everything back up. I'm not even bothering putting a door back in here. Ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. Well, now hopefully I can go get the rest of my stuff if it hasn't all disappeared. There you go, guys. Oh, sun's going down. No. Alright, we got some candles, some torches here. Nope, not what I want to do. I need to get out of here. I have this game in hard mode, which leaves me little opportunity to succeed. I saw another creeper. And let me make this very clear. I'm very much a noob in gaming. I'm terrible at it. I don't know why I have a gaming channel, because I do not deserve one. Alright, I didn't get my house back, did I? Nope, I sure didn't. Ah, man. Alright, well, let me do some cleanup here. There are times I just want to start with a clean slate, so I reorganize everything into its initial spaces, and... No wood. Okay. What I'll probably do is go to sleep and start fresh in the morning to keep working on the mob farm. That one can go in there. Why aren't you... Why doesn't... There we go. Okay, coal. That would be for my jetpack, which I don't need at the moment. I might, though. I'll keep holding on to it. It's a good escape mechanism if I needed one. Let me go to bed. And then I'll show you guys the mob farm. Mildly infuriating. I lost a lot of dogs from that one. So, speaking of it, let's get 2 of these bad boys. And then we're just going to use our warp. Hate that I lost the house. Do I want to go double check that? Let's go double check that. Okay. Let's see what's up here. Okay. Definitely got some critters hanging out. See, as stinky as it is to get hit by things with the way I've built this, in the same breath, it allows me quicker access to them because I can even shoot right here and cause damage. Now, they can do the same thing, but, like, this is perfect, you know, in that kind of scenario. So that's why I have that like that. Let's close these windows. Okay, I freaked out because I saw legs and I forgot that that's the bottom of my... let's see. I don't have any weapons. I forgot to grab those. Meat for the pups, though. So let me go back down and get myself a couple tools. And a sword and stuff like that. And we'll head back up there. That way I can quickly get to work here. So we need pickaxe, like a sword. Not a sword, at least a spear. There you go. And we'll grab one of these just in case as well. And see, my crossbow's gone too. And I gotta say, I don't see a major difference between a crossbow and a regular bow. I actually think a regular bow seems to shoot faster. I don't know if it shoots further, but it seems reasonably accurate enough for me, at least. Which might not say much, but... Something about the spear that I find interesting is I can do this, and I'm not sure what that's supposed to do. It just makes it so they can ram into me and just get stabbed into it? I don't know. Here we go. Alright. Okay, let's go warp up to the top. So I have this, what do they call it? A utility tool. And I can set up warp places. And so we'll teleport up here. This is the top of our mob farm. I'm building the next layer right now. There are 3 layers of this mob farm so far. As you can see, we got some stuff placed here. Water will go in here. We'll do, if you don't know anything about mob farms, they get pretty fun. I just do the very basic mob farm because I'm not trying to accomplish a whole lot, just trying to get a couple monsters to get more arrows and things. It keeps life pretty simple for me. So what I'm working on right now is I'm building up these side walls, which need to be 3 tall. And I would show you one of the farms down below this, but I'm not going to do that because they are active. Thankfully, the best part about this is it doesn't require a spawner or anything like that. It just, because it's a dark cave, it spawns bad guys, and you can do a bunch of layers. I think I've done 3 or 4 layers of these in the past, and while I remember instructions saying to do it like over an ocean at a certain height or whatever, frankly, I've just done it in very simple forms and have found a lot of success with, I mean, it takes a bit to build them, but pretty minimal effort. So I certainly can't complain. I like it. I like it a lot. So, and this is how I have fun in my off time. So I like building things, and I like fixing things. So this game is very appealing to an ADHD guy like myself. So here we go. Let's do... Alrighty. And I have this game in hard mode, not hardcore mode, hard mode, which obviously if we were in hardcore mode would be a completely different scenario altogether. And like I said, I'm quite a newbie gamer. I'm not experienced. I don't do it seriously or competitively. I do it for fun. Why games were invented. Fun. And maybe military simulation, I don't know. Oops, messed up. So let's go like this. There we go. And so I just, it's slightly calming for my brain. Sometimes it isn't, really does depend. But because I'm doing it in hard mode, it's very easy to accidentally find yourself with a mob swarming inside your base, in my base camp. And when that happens, oh man, all hell just breaks loose, and so much drama. So much drama. Like I said, this is a Bedrock Realms system, and I can't say I love it. I do like being able to play it on my cell phone. Never thought I'd like playing games on my cell phone, but I got one of those controllers that hooks to both sides of the cell phone. I guess they're trying to pull off a bit of a Nintendo Switch kind of vibe, and it works pretty well. I mean, it actually works really well until you get into a place where you got so many mobs that are swarmed there that the CPU of your phone or your iPad just can't keep up with it. So desktop seems to handle that a lot better, unsurprisingly. All right, so we got our ceiling up. Thankfully, we got some candles up. So the next thing to deal with will be some water. So let me go over here and patch these holes. So we should be completely ready now for water. And so let me warp back to the base camp, which is just right below us. And then hopefully right around here somewhere I should have some water cans, unless I lost them. I bet you I lost them. I will just go ahead and check through here really quick, but I think I'm just going to have to make some new water buckets. Yeah, I doubt I have any. Probably lost them in one of the last 2 kills. So, yeah. Boop. Nothing there, nothing there, nothing there. Oh, who's here? Hey man, first time watching, just wondering what games do you play? Well, when I do play games, which is not as often as it used to be. And click away. I get it, I get it. I've been playing a lot of Hunter Call of the Wild, which is a pretty fun hunting game. I like that one a lot. I've been playing this Minecraft, and for this moment, that's about it. Being ADHD means I jump around a lot. So when I want to please my audience who's been with me for forever, then I'll play some Blue... What am I playing? Blue Prince, or I'll play some Myst. That's what I was originally known for. The reason why this channel went from a tech channel to a gaming channel was because of my playthroughs on Cyan Myst games. And then I just ADHD'd my way out of those and found I wanted to relax and enjoy games and just kind of go with the flow on whatever I wanted to play. And I play a lot of random... When I play video games, I'm not a gamer. It's not my natural inclination to play games. All right, mob trap level 3. So when I play games, I do play a random smattering of games. I am not the best YouTuber out there. I can guarantee that right now. But when I do play the games, the one thing I can promise is I love sharing my life. I love sharing my experiences. Playing games can be one of those experiences, and so I enjoy sharing all parts of my life. And you want proof of that? Here's 7 different YouTube channels that you can look at that kind of share how far I'm willing to go to share a lot of different elements of my life, because I have a lot of fun, and it's an interesting life I'm living in right now. So there you go. Hopefully that's a reasonable answer. It doesn't upsell me and doesn't undersell me. Got a lot of amazing supporters who have supported me financially over the years, and they can tell you that Tim does a great job at his games when he plays his games. So Call of the Wild was fun. I remember when it originally came out, and jumping from game to game is a good, in my opinion, keeps it fresh. Yeah, that's true. Yep, all 7 of those are me, and then some. So basically, here's how I market myself. My company's Legacy Studio. That's my business. I make content, and I'm a full-time... hey, there he is. One of the awesome Willie. So basically, each one of these is a different part of my passions. So I have... why is my camera frozen? My camera froze. Hang on a second. Something weird happened. That face is looking mighty ugly there. Let's fix that. Okay, deactivate, reactivate. Why do we go quiet? There we go. Hey, we're back. Okay. So, basically, coming back around. Legacy Gaming Studio is about gaming. Legacy Art Studio, I'm an oil painter and an artist and a whole bunch of other stuff. Legacy Tech Studio, I talk about camera gear and all that kind of stuff. Legacy Music Studio, I produce music. The Legacy Cast is my podcast. Hidden Legacies is my documentary. And Hidden Legacy Workshop Studio, my woodworking stuff. That's how it works. Working on the car, so can't chat much. That's all right. Work away. Good luck. I hope it's fun working on the car and not terrible scenarios working on the car. But I'll keep you company. All right, let's jump back and get some more water. And turn that off too, so it's not in our way. All right, water. Teleport. There we go. And let's jump back. Oh, you're in the car. Okay, that makes sense. You see, I see I'm lurking from the car. So that makes more sense. Christmas delivery is awesome. All right, well, make yourself some good money and have some fun, and thank you for what you're doing, Santa's helper. That's awesome. I support Santa's little helpers. All right, we need 2 more things of water, so let's go back to the water. So with this awesome utility tool, you get a bunch of awesome tools, and you get the warp and home function. And so you can easily warp back and forth. And yes, that's absolutely cheating, but I'm all for it. And you can only set up a limited amount of warps and a limited amount of homes. So there's limitations, but they're good limitations in my opinion. All right, let's get rid of the light in here. I think we're... oh, no, we're definitely not ready. I got to install trapdoors on everything. I've never played Minecraft. It looks terribly addictive. It is. It is, especially if you nerd out with just building things, and you can take it so far, so far. Yeah, no, it gets really bad and really good. So I've played it for a long time. It's lovely and addictive, as it should be. I love the addiction. I could have worse addictions. You gotta admit, there's worse out there. Pretty fun. It's an endless creation kind of game. Yes, it is. Even when you beat the game, you can still go on. And it's not one of those ones like, hey, you beat the game. Do you want to wander around for no reason whatsoever and, like, stuff? No, there's actually a lot of stuff that you can do in this game. even after you supposedly beat the game. So, pretty fun. I highly advise playing it. It's affordable because you can buy it or you can do the Realm or whatever. I play it on my cell phone, my iPad, a lot of different stuff, and it's very relaxing. I actually play it to fall asleep at night um, on my phone, and I love it. I love it, love it. All right, let's hop back up to the trap level 3, teleport. All right, now we can start installing our walls. And here's what makes it really fun. For me personally, is it feels like you're hacking the game 90% of the time. The game has minimal flaws, but if there is a way to abuse your tools and abuse the building blocks they give you, you can do that. And you can make the game a lot more fun because you can abuse the use of each of these elements. Like these trapdoors, for instance. If I understand what they're doing here, we can install trapdoors and we can leave them open. And because they're open, or closed, I guess, I'm not sure, mobs, bad guys, don't realize that they shouldn't walk in here. When they do, they go down the river, and it would probably be better to call it the river Styx, and we'll have a hole cut here. They'll fall, and they'll fall to their deaths, basically, and then you can immediately get their stuff. And this game is full of stuff like that, where you feel like you've just hacked the system and are manipulating the game in a dangerous degree, and yet that's exactly what the developers want you to do. And people have taken it so far to make it really, really fun. And everything's brick. It blocks. I mean, how should this be fun? It's not an attractive game per se, but it sure can be if you desire it to be. You can add a million add-ons. You can do a whole bunch of different stuff. And my favorite part is it's relaxing, but it's also clean content. There's nothing foul about it. Any age can enjoy it. Schools use it for a STEM product, a STEM, thing for kids, like STEAM or STEM learning for kids. It teaches electrician work and stuff, sort of. I mean, it makes you think about how you can build stuff. And I think that's super. So it's a lot like when I was doing drones and building drones from scratch and learning how all that sort of stuff works. This game is scratching that itch that same way. I love it. The only thing I've always wanted to do was make a huge town and keep adding and adding. I agree. Kind of like a Sim City kind of vibe. I would agree with that. A buddy of mine, he's got like a big add-on, and he and his friends have a crazy server that has everything in it. It's insane how far you can take it. So totally get it. And they look like they have a big city. It's a sandbox with difficulties, so it's constant adrenaline and dopamine. Amen. And for ADHD, it's a chef's kiss. It's a chef's kiss of perfection and fun. It's lovely. And yeah, there is that. So let's go ahead and jump back to base camp. What's it look like outside? Still dark, so let's take a nap. Hop up in the bed here. That way we'll sleep through the night into the morning. This is a game I can very easily and proudly sell. Like I don't mind sounding like a fangirl about this game, because it really is. It's a good game, and it's a good game for families. It's a good game for when my wife and I first got married, we used to play this game together. Reminds me of Stardew Valley. You would dig it. I just heard Stardew Valley mentioned on like a Smosh video or something. And I was like, what's Stardew Valley? So I haven't looked it up yet. What I remember was Farmer Moon. It was like an old Nintendo game. And so I was wondering if Stardew Valley had that same feel or something. My farm reached perfection in 9 weeks. I didn't turn it off. LOL. Well, that's funny. Yeah, it's a game everyone loves. You're right on that as well. Oh, with Stardew Valley? Yeah, I apparently did not know how serious it was. And I came from, what was that? Harvest Moon. Harvest Moon was the game. And back when it was on like the Game Boy Advance, I think, or maybe even older. And I used to play that one on my sister's Game Boy. What am I doing? Oh, we need to go get some wood. That's what we need to do. Bro, you'll love it. Farming is just part of it. There's 28 characters, and they all have deep stories. Stardew Valley is a perfect couples game. Huh. All right, well, maybe I'll have to check it out. My wife isn't a gamer either, and like I said, gaming. If I'm gonna be completely honest, guys, and you, some of you folks already know this. I'm not a gamer. My first inclination is not to play a video game. My first inclination is to paint an oil painting or work on a song and play guitar, or something like that. That's my natural inclination. And if I'm not in the mood to paint, then maybe I'll consider playing a video game, and that's when I come to Minecraft, and I play that, or my hunting simulator game, or one of those. It's not my first desire, but it's not my last desire. So, that kind of thing. Yes, sir, Harvest Moon was the creator's big influence. Okay, that makes sense. And I think a lot of games really did spawn from Harvest Moon, and I think they did a good job with that. Okay, so we got some axes, not very good ones. All right, kids. Don't let me down, huh? I know you'll spawn out, so I don't really care. I do care about not getting attacked again by a creeper or anything else. Whoa. Oh, I don't have any food either. I gotta be careful. Oh. That way, woo, I just heard something. Oh, whoa. Hey, another doggo. You know what? Why not? You're a different color. No, not what I meant to do. Not what I meant to do. Not what I meant to do. I'm so sorry. I hit the wrong button. That was not what I meant to do. This is why I'm not a gamer. I kill the things I want to invite into my home. That sounds very wrong. Balance between hobbies is good. Nothing gets boring. No. And when you live my lifestyle, nothing does get boring because you're always jumping into new hobbies and passions and making a new YouTube channel about each one of them. There was a time when this channel was my catch-all channel, and I used to say that I was going to prove YouTube wrong, that I could do anything I wanted on this YouTube channel and people would follow, and I got docked for it. YouTube began not releasing my videos, not sharing it with my followership, because none of it had cohesion. It didn't match. And so while I was trying to prove YouTube wrong, and I knew the power of people would be with me and we would make this succeed, and it wouldn't just be a YouTube channel on one specific topic, it would be a YouTube channel on Tim's life and everything he loves to share about and just be a part of the experiences. Tim learns new... Wait, where'd everybody go? So... that's happened in many different ways on YouTube. YouTube has docked me many times for that. And so this time around, I'm like, you know what? In the past, when I had 10,000 subscribers and I was making a bit of money during COVID and we were doing okay and everything, that was lovely until all the algorithms changed and YouTube was like, no, sorry, you're not going to be rewarded for these efforts anymore. And then when I realized I was never really going to make that money, well, then I'm like, well, if I'm not going to make the money, then what's the point of trying to put it all on one YouTube channel? Let's just make one YouTube channel for each individual passion. And since I got nothing to lose, right? So that is why there are 7 different YouTube channels and I live stream on all of them because I don't have the time to edit video. So I just do everything live stream, which I've been told by a couple people, which I appreciate very much, that they love the personality that the live stream brings to the videos. It just keeps things very simple, nonchalant, very personable, and that means a lot to me. Out about them, so yes. I don't know why my computer's beeping in and out, so hopefully all my audio is still good. It looks like it is. Oh, things are getting glitchy. I'm not sure why. All right, we're glitching out. Okay, let's see. That's honestly the perfect way to pick up viewers that like each of those subjects. Just takes dedication, but love for the craft keeps you going. Well, love for the craft definitely keeps me going. The one thing that you must do if you want to succeed in YouTube is to be consistent. I will tell you right now, the one thing I do not do well because of my lifestyle and my the way God made me, I am incapable of being consistent. So that inconsistency has forever trapped me, but there you go. Oh, the camera's down again, huh? This is interesting. This is interesting. Okay, so it doesn't like the ATEM unit. Thank you for letting me know that. We'll try and unplug it and plug it back in the old-fashioned way. Camera goes down when Windows makes that noise. So that means my driver isn't doing too well there. So thank you for that. Deactivate and reactivate. There we go. All right, now we know. So it's the ATEM unit. So I'll have to figure that out another day. You know what? Nope, that's not it because it is on. I don't know. I'll have to look into that. You can literally go look at my tech channel and you can see how I set up all my streams and how all my equipment is set up so I can switch it with just a click of a button between two different computers. But that also means that there is a stipulation that you got to have enough power and data bandwidth to supply that much capability, and it's apparently failing us this morning, so nature of the beast, unfortunately. All right, where's more doors? Here we go. All right. All right, let's see. Hey, I feel you. If it's something I don't enjoy one bit, even if others love it, I can't do it at all. Yep. And for a long while there was a time when I was creating content that a buddy of mine who deeply supports the channel suggested I do, and we had a great time. I was reviewing classic rock and having a really fun time doing it. And it's one of the things that really made this channel kind of like bust at the seams and get a whole bunch of subscribers, and it was really amazing. And then I started to cheapen it and started putting other stuff here that definitely didn't need to be here. And I started putting up content that was very much stealing other people's content, and just because it was the easiest way to create content. Doing reaction content is super easy. That's why everyone does it. And so I was one of those people. And yes, it got me all the subscriptions that I could ever want. It also got me all the hate mail I could ever never want. And it showed me what it's like to be a successful YouTuber, not making any money, but a successful YouTuber with a successful following, none of that following actually caring about you at all. And that broke my spirit. And I was like, I can't do this anymore. So that's why I sat there and I'm like, you know what? I'm not going to be that way. I can't be that way. And yeah, that's just not going to happen. Oh yeah, hate mail, the whole 9 yards. Absolutely. Unfortunately, YouTube is a pretty rough place. Especially when you're someone who... This is going to be challenging. Okay. Especially when you're someone who is challenging the status quo of other people and their opinions of what they love. So, my review... Oh, dear. Oh, dear! This is going to be tough. Okay, so I think I'm done here. So we're going to try and spawn out of here before I get into that water base camp. Teleport! Oh, I did it. When you are someone who is sharing your opinions on quality music, and my experience comes from being a, at-home music producer with very little music out there on the market. People put you down and say you have no right to give these opinions, and you're uncultured, and yeah. So just a lot of hate mail because the people who absolutely love everything about their music that they listen to, or the cult followings that they have for the bands that they follow, when you go to them and you actually say, this doesn't call to me, and you even just say, this doesn't call to me, I'm glad you guys like it, but it doesn't call to me, they hate you for it. You're uncultured swine because you don't feel every little bit of love that they feel for these bands that they goad over. So it's really stupid on why that hate comes in. But yeah, hate mail. True, honest to goodness hate mail. So I've had some real mean people speak to me. And truth is, if you're going to look for success on YouTube, that's coming with it. Guaranteed. And it's not fun when it shows up. And you have to decide, is it worth it? I don't know. Dang, well, really people do care so deeply they come at you. Yeah, absolutely. Having an opinion isn't allowed anymore. Having an opinion on anything, if you want to be a successful YouTuber, nope, not allowed. You need to be unopinionated and just create your content. That's what they want from you. Be unopinionated, create your content. You're not here to express an opinion, just create your content. Well, my content is having an opinion. So, that is how it will always be. And so you go and all those videos are still here on this channel. You scroll back a little bit and you look. I would give my opinion on a song. I'd pause in the middle of the song to, share my opinion. And everyone would keep yelling at me, why on earth did you pause the song? And I said, because this is a reaction channel of the song, and I'm reacting in the moment so I don't forget. Yeah, but you can't fully appreciate the song if you're pausing it in the middle of the song. And I'm like, you guys don't understand how I work. You guys don't understand how my spirit is. You don't understand me. And because of that, you're just going to become offended at the way I choose to do things. And they're like, why are you talking in the middle of the song? Why are you, And I'm like, if you want to go listen to your song, don't listen to it through my channel. This is a reaction channel. This is not a radio station. Go listen to the radio and listen for it on the radio where no one's going to talk in the middle of your song. So, people love pointing out pauses in literal reaction videos. For sure. My thing is, having ADHD means you're going to forget a lot of the things that you think about in that moment. And because of that, if you don't write them down or something, the truest form of your comment, even if you write it down, is not going to be, it's not going to be as true unless you say it right there in the moment. And so I'm someone who's like, I would much rather pause and make my statement known right there in the moment than otherwise. So, and it didn't play out well. So I tried to switch it over to another channel, but I just realized how little I liked it that I just stopped doing it. I could go back and do it. I know it could get views, but it's stealing other people's hard work. It's stealing other people's hard work because people don't want the opinions, because they don't want the opinions, and they just want to love on their bands. And basically, they're just there to protect their bands. They're not there to get someone else's opinion. Unless your opinion completely agrees with their opinion, they're not there and they don't appreciate you. And that's about the simple side of it. They're not there for any other purpose other than to protect. And I think William might have come in during that time. I'm not sure. And that was not a realm I enjoyed being in. I've always wanted to be someone who's known for good opinions, and of course I'm a Christian, so I have opinions different than many people on this planet. And so it doesn't fit well. And when you got a world of people who are ready to throw you under a bus because of your opinion, and they're already very opinionated and not there looking for anything more than just another fangirl who's going to love on their band and prove to them that they are right about loving this band as much as they do. God forbid you have any other opinion outside of that. So, yeah, and that's not the kind of celebrity or fame I want. I want to create content that's meaningful and purposeful, not create content that is just there to get clicks and is as empty as everything on this planet is right now. AI, all that sort of stuff. AI is great, but not AI content. That is just terrible dog food that is being shoved down our throats, and it's I'm sorry, kiddo. It's disgusting. Absolutely disgusting. So, love AI for other stuff, but too much fake going on, and because it's so fake, it's just going to keep getting worse. This is going to keep getting worse and worse and worse. I'm farming. I'm not focusing on what I'm saying. There we go. All right. Let's get these. All right. Let's see. What am I missing? People are scared to be honest when reacting, and that makes them change. Yes, 100%. Makes them change their personality, and if people like them, that's truly not really them. Quality over quantity, you're right. Yep. And I'm honestly, because of the way I create content, I have to focus more on quantity over quality, because I don't have the time to edit this into quality that would be appreciated by the algorithm. And so I have to go for quantity over quality in all the content I create, unfortunately, because that is just the only way that I can work at this point in time in my life. Because if I'm not recording a video, I'm editing a client's video. I don't have the time to edit my own. And so, unfortunately, streaming is just the best fit, but that also means it's the worst direction for me to go to become more noticed in the market. So, Samwise and Zoe, I knew you guys would show up. What time is it? What time is it? Is it time to eat? Kids getting hungry, I guess. Let me see what time it is. It's 7:20. You got a little bit more to go, guys. I'll get you taken care of here in a little bit. I'm live streaming here, but I'll be up and take care of you guys in a minute. Samwise, your breath. Whew. Goodness. Corgis are known to have bad breath, and I can smell it like halitosis. Head upstairs. Go on, upstairs. Upstairs. I'll be up in a little bit. Alrighty. That is a Great Dane. She's 130 pounds now, I think. She was 150. She was even bigger than she is now. Go upstairs. Upstairs, Sam. Go on. So I got a Corgi and a Great Dane. There we go. Let's get these guys. Yeah, get them, buddy. Alright, there we go. Okay. Alrighty, let's go ahead and... I need to feed my real animals and my fake ones. We'll start with the fake ones. Let's see. What I like to do is hop up on one of these blocks, and then we get out the food for them and start feeding time. All right. And the main thing I got to do is make sure not to hit those gates. Alrighty. Where's the gate? It's not there, is it? I think it's somewhere over there. Okay. Just have 37 of these. Just let it go over here. Let these guys come this way. Get all these. Well, like I said, I'm very inconsistent, so I stream once or twice a week, and I really don't know when I'm going to stream, but I stream like once or twice a week. Give or take. And sometimes multiple days in a row, sometimes every few days. That's my main problem, is my inconsistency, just because I don't know what the day is holding. I don't know if I'm working on a client project or if I'm just trying to spend some time with my wife and my pups. So it really does depend. The ADHD has to be in the mood for it. And so, yeah, comes with the nature of my life. There we go. All channels, I stream basically every day. Almost every day. The best thing to do is hop on my Discord. One of my followers, who's an incredible supporter, his name is Sean. He's got an awesome YouTube channel, by the way, Drachmyth, and he does a lot of gaming too. But he's also a programmer, and so he went in and he created this awesome system for us in Discord. And it's made so that if you go and you follow the Discord, you will see every single video I release every time. And there's a lot. And so, since I have so many YouTube channels, it's kind of hard to know where I'm going to be. And so by being on our Discord, you get notified through the Discord on what channel I'm on at that given moment in time. So it really does depend, because I get in new tech that I review a lot, or I get in, or I paint or whatever. And so whenever I'm doing one of the things that can be streamed, I'm streaming it and I'm sharing it. The only reason I'm not streaming usually is because I don't have something worth putting online. But 90% of the time, I'm usually on one of those channels somewhere for an hour or two, at least maybe every other day. I'm going to say every other day, somewhere on YouTube. There's very few opportunities that I don't try to share. There we go. Alrighty, chickens are done. We can feed them really quick, so let's do that. Alright. Lots of chickens! Feed the munchkins! Which is actually kind of funny, because that's what I call my pups. I call my little puppies my munchkins, and I call my corgi my midget, my fidget midget, because she's so cute, and she fidgets around a lot, so she's my fidget midget. Like a little fidget spinner. So... Alright, we got 14 seats left. Any of you guys still hungry? You want some? Anybody? 9 left. Come on. Anybody else? We're starting to double down. We can see chickens kind of morphing in between each other, so that means we're getting a lot of chickens. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Who's gonna get the last seed? There we go. Okay, cool. And let's just pop these off here. There we go. And head on out. Beep. Nope. Beep. Nope. You gotta get it just right. Beep. See? There you go. To be honest, most things are content so much, so people in this world that chances of nobody liking something you post is so low. Yeah, I agree. Problem is, if the algorithm isn't in your favor, then that is where you will get docked. And I can speak from extreme amounts of experience that YouTube does not treat individuals like me with that same respect, unfortunately. Nature of the beast. Thing I always laugh about is I've never left. Even with that mistreatment, I've never left. And that's probably not going to change for me. I'll probably always be here for some reason or another. Who knows? You can't get rid of me that easy. Not that they haven't tried. It's that bloody algorithm. And the thing is, you'll see a lot of content creators go, no, it's not the algorithm. You just need to know how to create content, because the algorithm is built to help you find more followership and to keep people interested in you or in other people with your content. So you don't have to create that. Well, to create that content, you got to make content that's like Mr. Beast content. I'm not a Mr. Beast content person. I'm an honest person. I'm not there to wow you. I'm not there to be crazy or anything. I'm here to just be real and have fun and share my experiences, even when I haven't figured things out yet. I make videos of me learning new experiences when that's not going to fit everyone, because a lot of people are here on YouTube just to do a quick search and get the answer that they need for whatever. No. I'm creating content on my tech channel of me testing things until they break. Testing different theories I have until they break. And sharing the full experience of doing that, that's more fun to me than creating a video of, here's how you fix your camera. No, I'm making a video on how to rip open a camera, and it's not a how-to video. It's me making an unwise choice. My camera's broken, so I'm going to rip it open and I'm going to try to fix it. And we're going to learn in this together. And the aha moments I have are the aha moments you will have. And we're going to learn together. And you're going to cry with me, and you're going to laugh with me, and we're going to have a great time if you can appreciate that kind of content. If you're not someone who can't, who if you only have a 3-second brain and you need to be jumping through your shorts to get your dopamine hits, then guess what? This is not the place. This ain't the place, man. It's not the place. Let's see. That's what I like about YouTubers like yourself, just doing it for you and doing it for your enjoyment. I love opening things and putting them back together. That subject seems perfect. I know, right? Well, and I really started buying a lot of watches because I loved the idea of repairing watches, and then I started buying cameras off of Facebook Marketplace that weren't fully functioning correctly, and opening them up and fixing them. I had a camera on this channel. You can still find it on here. Where I put an SD card in it, and the SD card broke in it and did some very serious damage to the inside of the camera. And so I had to completely disassemble the camera, put it in a new SD module. I'd never done anything like that ever before. That camera was what made me money. And so for me to consider completely disassembling that camera was incredibly frightening. Considering everything I paid to have that camera and among everything else. And so my videos aren't, I fixed my camera, here's how you can too. My cameras are like, this is my life. I'm about to do something dangerous. And this video could end in complete failure, which means you won't get your dopamine hit because I failed. Or this video could end in, hey, this is step 1 of a 30-step process, come back for part 2, and then you'll come back one day and be like, well, where's the final video of it? We never did it, and that's, my channels are about my life. They're not about the quick answers that people are looking for. Because when I die, I want to leave behind my life, on film. I don't want anything less than that. I always tell people when it's time for my funeral, if you go to a funeral, the one thing that they do all the time is slideshows with pictures and pretty music. In the arms of the angels far away. And I don't want that. I want tons of videos showing my life, showing my experiences, and showing honesty. That's what I want. And I think there's a lot of other people who want that too, but the algorithm is not looking for people like us. So we just have to find those people and integrate them into us and create that relationship, See honesty, posting failure, and posting truth. Posting a lot of failure. But failure is life. It is... Reward comes from a lot of failure. What? What was that? It sounded like one of my dogs got hurt. Huh. Yeah, I see. Did you hear that? That's weird. Success can only come from failure. In this world where you get a trophy for just showing up, that can't work. We need failure to improve. We need failure to grow. That is the only way we will succeed. And I don't like a world that doesn't give any less than 100% to reward failure, in a good way. Can't get better without failing. You need your 10,000 hours of whatever you do to show you at your strongest. And I'm a firm believer that we have a lot that we can give. And unfortunately, I feel like the algorithm is trying to create something that our world is not. And if we can't adjust with that, yeah. It's kind of creepy. They're making barking noises I've never even heard. I agree. It's a very weird... It's like they're stuck somewhere or something, but I don't see any of these dogs getting hurt in any way, so... No idea. Okay, what are we doing? What are we doing? I need to do some mining. I also need to feed my real dogs. Can't reach 60% without finding out why you failed at 50. Exactly. And in the world of sales, which I hate sales, I'm very much wish that I didn't have to experience some of that, because some of the things that I'm doing for video production require me to turn into a bit of a salesman, and I hate everything about it. But in sales, the rule of thumb is... oh, fine, I'll let you go. Golly, there's a lot of birds. Rule of thumb in sales is you have to get 10 no's before you get one yes. So every no that you receive, every failure that you receive is one failure towards your success. And you have to have that mentality and have to have that certainty in you. You can't be any less than that. And I think that's in life as a whole. Every no is a yes at a certain point. Not maybe in the direction you want it, but every no is a yes. You have to get through all of those and then adjust accordingly to get to the goal, And in my opinion, I'm about to sneeze, you got to adjust to get to the goal that God has preordained you to be in, that you're already supposed to do. You've been built in a mission, and that's why I'm sitting in this place and doing this. Because I've been doing this now for 15 plus years, and the thing that I laugh about most extremely is I give up on things when things fail. I give up. I walk away. And this has failed so many times, and yet I'm still sitting here. That is completely opposite of what my entire countenance, my entire life is like. I don't stick around on things that fail. And yet I'm still here on YouTube, and I'm still trying for 15 years. And in my opinion, that's only because God's doing something, preparing me to be successful in something here. I would have left a long time ago if it wasn't for that reason. So I'm still here. Still here. Still kicking. Still kicking. Still kicking. I need some diamonds. Whoa. That was a big fall. Not what I wanted to do there. All right. So apparently level 57 is where I should go to get some diamonds. A negative 57. I think it's negative 57. So let's get down to negative 57. And I don't think I'm down there yet, unfortunately. I've dug down pretty deep here. Let's see. I know I got down to negative 16 because I needed to find more iron and stuff, so my focus was to get down there. And also, there's a pretty big cave here that has halted my progress from going down further. So I started digging out this way. The cat came back the very next day. What cat is that? All right. What are we doing? What are we doing? What are we doing? What are we doing? See, I'm at negative 26 right now. I don't know that song. The cat came back the next day? I don't think I know that song. Do I not know that song? I don't think so. But who's the singer? I was very This is the reason why we did my YouTube channel reviewing music, because I was reviewing music from the perspective of someone who was raised very sheltered in a Christian home with very traditional Christian music. So I did not have a wide selection of songs in my life. And so I've Tony Allen, one of our incredible supporters here on the channel, he bought me a really high quality vinyl of Asia from Steely Dan, and it was amazing. But I'd never experienced music like that in the past, and so it was a new experience for me. And I'm still sitting in that with a lot of music. So religion can limit it. It's more personal. Yeah, I guess it would be religion caused. I think it depends on how you were raised. I know a lot of amazing traditionally minded families who absolutely love rock songs, but my family was very ultra traditional. I would say in certain ways to a fault, but my mom and dad actually did a pretty darn good job raising me. And I think that, I don't know, it's one of those things where I don't know if I regret anything that they did. If there was anything, it would be, I wish I could have experienced ADHD meds a little sooner and not in my 30s, you know, learning about it now as an adult versus earlier on. I would have loved to have had that when I was younger. But outside of that, you know, it's not just religion, you know, it's morals, it's other things that can cause that too. It's one thing I noticed growing up. I hated how they raised me and how and now I see how well they really did. Yeah, there's the correct opinion. I firmly agree with you there. While as a kid, I definitely had an opinion, now as an adult, 100%, I wouldn't have changed what they did. And if I did change it, it would be very minimal. I think the world has lost a lot of what made it powerful in the past, because how we raise our children has changed so vastly, and not for the better. Not for the better at all. So I'm with you there. I need some torches. I need some torches. There we go. All right. Let's see. What time is it? It is 7:42. I am going to run upstairs and feed my pups. So I will be back here in a few. And I will continue this little gameplay here, and we'll have a little bit more fun should you choose to stick around. I do have some other things on my to-do list today. Like I said, I'm a full-time videographer and full-time content creator, so I have a lot of stuff going on behind the scenes. I also have some personal projects that need to be done here at home once the sun comes up a bit more. So I will be back in a few minutes, and we will continue this little Minecraft adventure. Thanks for hanging out, folks. I'll see you guys here in just a few. Excuse me. That was a solid burp. I'm wondering if I have one of my game controllers down here, because my elbows are getting a bit sore from using my keyboard, and if I could use a controller instead, I feel like that would be really nice for my muscles right now. I'm getting old, boys and girls. And I'm getting to the point now where, unfortunately, I'm getting a lot of carpal tunnel kind of stuff. I got weird forearms now, and my shoulder's all screwed up. So I would love if I could get one of my game controllers to work and be able to play this with one of my game controllers. So let me go find a power bank really quick, since I don't seem to have one here. I got one right out here, though, thankfully. This one should be charged. There we go. That way I can use this small cable here. Hopefully this will work. I don't know if this is set up properly. So, iPad kids even being a thing is sad in my opinion. Child neglect, but it's been so normalized. Exactly. 100%. 100%. And I don't have kids. I understand. I used to be a youth pastor. I understand why it's helpful for parents to have that for their children. But in the same breath, it is to their detriment. And the idea of constant dopamine we as adults, we struggle with the dopamine as adults, you know, and we as adults are struggling to maintain ourselves. How can you expect your children to do that too? And I think that's unfair and a major disadvantage for our kids. So I don't know if this is going to work. I don't think it will, but maybe if I plug it in directly, but whatever. I'll just go a little bit longer with how things are. We're not going to test any tech right now. That's for a different YouTube channel. Let's put that there and let that keep going. Okay. What are we working on here? I got some iron, so let's go ahead and pop that into here. Let's put that up here. That way it can fall through. There we go. We need more coal. Mr. Drachmyth, the man, the myth, the legend, the Sean Hammond. Been bragging about you this morning already. Let's see. Bragging about the awesome Discord you set up for us. I was saying that you are the man, the myth, the legend behind it. Making it an awesome reality. All right. He's the programmer. He's the boy. He's the man. He's my boy. He's a good egg. What can I say? Okay, let's keep going here. Drachmyth can tell. Oh, I should not have come into here. I am very thankful that nothing is in here. Wow. Definitely shouldn't have spawned into here because this is like... I'm actually a little bit surprised that I don't see anything in here. Oh, I might know why that is, now that I think about it. Against my better judgment. I don't know if I put candles on top. I bet you I didn't. Let's see. Well, there's nothing up here, so that's good, I guess. Let me get some candles, some stuff up here. That did not spook me with my dogs crawling out of the ceiling like that. That just felt like a horror movie. There we go. That should fix that. And then let's go ahead. OG Mob Farm. Haven't seen one of those in years. Well, hey, you know, I'm an OG. So why wouldn't we do OG Mob Farm? Oops. And I'm also a newbie, so it's the easiest mob farm to build. When you don't have anything, if you're going to build a mob farm, it's kind of like the first one you do. And I've just stuck with it because I've never taken it further. So, Sam's down here underneath my legs. There we go. She's getting comfortable on some old clothes I lay down there, so she has a place to lay on. Alrighty. Yeah, very OG. It's nice seeing someone not constantly running around, speed running, doing everything in one video. I just don't have that fortuity. Fortuity? Not fortuity. That capacity. My brain doesn't work that well. Okay, really quickly, we need to go into our warp system and we need to delete trap level 3. All right, remove. That way I don't do that again. Mob trap entry can stay. The nether portal can stay, which I haven't finalized yet because it's just an old portal laying around. Yeah, I think fortuity is a word. That's true. It can't hold up to the items per hour of newer designs, but there's a lot to be said for the simplicity. I find it's tough to understand newer designs. Amen. Well, and you have to be in the game a bit. Like, you have to go and beat the Ender Dragon, which I have yet to do in my many years of playing this game. You got to go beat the Ender Dragon so you can get Ender into the Ender cities and, you know, all that. It goes too deep and too far and I just do stuff on the general front end of things, you know? Like, I just learned about the, the warden. And I think the idea of the warden's cool, but apparently it's the hardest mob boss there is, even worse than the Ender Dragon. And I actually know where the warden is in this map that I'm in, and I've visited and been killed by him, I think twice or 3 times now. And yeah, it's I'm here to play and build, not die a lot, and I die a lot with that guy. That's very frustrating. It gets very old very quick. All right, let's go over here and pop these into here. Kind of my catch-all drawer, though technically I should take those seeds out of there. And I can put them in over here with my seeds. There we go. We'll put that in there too, why not? And then this one should go somewhere up here, I think. There we go, lots of string. Okay. I need to keep mining, so let me see what kind of pickaxes I have right now. I even have these amethyst breakers, but I have no idea what the point is of moving and budding amethyst around. So I know where there is amethyst, but I don't know what a budding amethyst is. And the one thing where you got like the crystals coming out of it, I've tried to use that to do anything to it, and nothing happens. So I don't know what that is. I need to like research that. Okay, let's head back down. How many of these things do we have? We got 1, 2, 3. I don't have many. How much wood do I have? Plenty enough wood to build a few more. So let's do that. I really don't want to use iron. I got enough iron pickaxes. I could do gold. No, we'll do copper. Copper's just easiest to come by, so we'll do that. It's not quite as strong, but it's enough to get the job done. We'll get 5 of those guys. Whoa, hey, wait a minute. I wasn't done yet. There we go. A lot of things that are actually vanilla I thought had been added by mods, shipwrecks, woodland mansions, etc., but they weren't. Yeah, and I think it's kind of cool. I mean, like, I like the shipwrecks idea and stuff like that. I mean, a lot of neat... Well, we were talking about this earlier this morning. One of the folks who came in, I think it was William, was mentioning that he hadn't played Minecraft and that it looked addicting. And we made it very clear very quickly that Minecraft is absolutely addicting, and more than that, it just feels like you're constantly breaking the game on purpose. You're constantly using parts of the game to your advantage in ways that the original creators would have been like, oh, that's actually a problem. We need to fix that. And instead it's been left in the game because that's part of what makes this game amazing. And so I think without the help of a community that helped make that a reality, that's kind of the important side of this, is it required more than just building a game like a game. It required people seeing how much further you could take it and appreciating it for that fact. Where am I going here? So I thought this was where our space was. Where's my mining? Oh, there it is. Is this it? No. So I come through here. I didn't go up. No, because I was trying to go down. So would I have gone this way? Where's... Ah, here we are. Here we go. We go down. Oh, that's right, because I needed torches. That's what's going on. So let's put a torch here. And now I can keep going down. I need diamonds because I want to build a 4x3 or 4x4. Oh, 4. A bigger axe. A bigger pickaxe. An unlimited pickaxe. There we go. Which the utility tool provides it, but you got to get a lot of diamonds because you basically need to build 3 pickaxes to make 1 unlimited pickaxe, and it's a very good pickaxe, and I want it. And I had it in my old world that just got absolutely mangled by me adding a bunch of add-ons and, in my opinion, maybe an update or something that just went in and absolutely destroyed everything. I can see why people might not stick around Bedrock because there's too many opportunities of being hurt. Bedrock, right? I've only played Java. This is progress bar in the middle of your screen in the house on your bar. So, yeah, this is Bedrock, and this is kind of my point exactly. Oh, look at that! Wow, these are the first diamonds I've found in forever. Oh, please be... Oh, there's actually more than 2! Oh, my word. I think in this map, I've played this game for 100 days, and I've only found 1 diamond. No joke. Oh, finally. Okay, well, I also haven't gotten down to level 57, where supposedly you might have more of a chance of finding them. So, let me see. Negative 57. The house is an add-on called the utility tools add-on. It gives you some pretty interesting tools, and more importantly, it gives you the ability to warp between locations, and it's a really cool add-on, and I use it for warping to locations. Now your locations are limited, but yeah, it's very, very helpful. So like, let's say we're right here, and since I deleted a place, we can go to warp, add, and we'll call this to level negative 57. There we go. And I'll submit that, and then if I need to use one, I can jump to base camp, water, nether portal. These are all ones I've built before. So if I want to go to the mob entry, just teleport there, and here we are. Now, I should fix this one because I fell from a little bit of a higher space. So let's do this. We'll go to mob trap entry. We'll remove it. We'll add, and we'll call this mob gate. Why not? There we go. And now when I want to, next time I spawn in here, I won't fall because I created it up there and I fell to, you know, so it could be used to your advantage if you really want it to be, in weird ways. You want to end, doggo? Guess not. Okay. All right. Let's go with... I can't say I love Bedrock. I think that people have done such an amazing job with taking the Java version so much further, where Bedrock is still kind of under... Microsoft's, you know, hands, and a lot of the add-ons are not free. You got to pay for them, where Java, everything is basically free. So I think it's a bit of a scam, and I think that the only reason I have it is because of the idea that you can play it on your cell phone, you can play it on your iPad, you can play it on other devices, which I think is great. And it runs roughly the same, give or take, you know, and so it works okay for that idea. But on paper, it's good. But honestly, Java has just, it's so much richer because it has such a large community behind it. So, let's see, just check the Discord, pretty professional. I like the prayer request. Oh, good, I'm glad. Yeah, that's all Drachmith. He did a fantastic job designing everything. Anytime that we need to change something, he's right there and is already on it. He troubleshoots everything. We have had systems in play, I think we've deactivated them now, where people could, you know, like, cast their vote on the next video that we would do a video reaction to. And he put a lot of work into getting all that, you know, working properly. And And so yeah, the page is pretty powerful. It just needs the audience. It just needs the people who need it. I mean, the prayer request corner, the creative corner. I like the creative corner a lot because I see a lot of people sharing their artwork on there, or sharing. Tony shares his updates on his. He writes poems, which are really, really beautiful. He has a board game that he's created that's really cool, that he's put a lot of years of heart into. And so there's a lot of beautiful opportunities for, the whole area. And then the water cooler is where everyone can just chat and hang out. And then, of course, you can see updates on wherever I'm hiding out, because I'm on one of my channels somewhere 90% of the time. So thanks for joining the Discord. Appreciate it. It's been a blessing because it's kind of brought everyone a little closer together in a certain season, and I hope it kind of brings us back around again one day. I don't know if that will ever happen, but it's a really powerful tool, and I'm very, very thankful for it. Especially with the fact that I stretch so far and wide with all my content. It just lets you know where I'm hiding and where I'm going next. You can kind of get a read for where Tim may end up next in his videos. Yeah, the voting bot we were using got shut down since people were only using it for music reaction requests, which Tim doesn't really do anymore. We haven't replaced it, and that's okay. I've thought about it, but honestly, my spirit just hasn't come back to it. It might in the future, but even if it does, that request system was fantastic. But I kind of liked the old original stuff that we were doing. If I review music again, it will be to review it from that newbie vintage stuff. The way that Tony Allen originally was directing us. I made a mistake by moving past that and going in the direction that I went. So I don't see a reason to have that system up anymore. And the audience that we had back then wasn't even real. I mean, there's good people that were there and were very supportive, but no, I need my Sean Hammonds and my Tony Allens. I need those people in my life, and I want to reward those people. I don't want to reward people who are not there to be a part of the content, not be a part of our community. If they're just there to protect their community, it's not going to be a good fit for us. So I don't want to reward that by investing Sean's hard work to design all of that and maintain all of that. I mean, that was a lot of wonderful work and a great thing that we got to experience, but it's not the purity that I believe we deserve to do. So, want to do it right, Want to do it right, and we need to go unfortunately, where my ADHD leads us, so that it's something that continues to flourish, hopefully. So, just still happy to be here and hang out, That part hasn't changed over the years. I might have become a tiny bit more cynical over the years, but I mean, stop that. Who's paying attention to that, So there's that. Okay. I find being a YouTuber and a music artist similar. People will hate you, love you, and randomly leave. So much failure. Yep, that's the truth. That's definitely the truth. And I believe that there are seasons for everyone. For creators, for viewers, I think that we're all maturing on a daily basis. And content that we may love, I don't know if this is going to work. Nope, didn't work. It has to be an iron pickaxe, not copper. I used to absolutely love Casey Neistat. I used to have dreams of getting to meet Casey Neistat in person and doing a vlog with him, and being a part of his life. I remember, having dreams of meeting Markiplier in person and becoming friends with him and being a part of one of his, movies that he's made or something like that. I've had dreams of woodworking and dreams, and I mean like literal dreams, like sleeping and waking up, going, wow, that was a weird but awesome dream and experience of, and it just showed me kind of where my heart was. And now I sit here and I go, I remember there was a certain day when I stopped watching Casey Neistat. There was a day when I still watch Markiplier pretty faithfully and per se, but yeah, we go through seasons. We grow up. We put away childlike things, and when that happens, we will walk away for a while, and hopefully we'll walk back if that's in the cards. If not, that's okay. And that season shouldn't stop the creator, because when they see people disappear, it's not because they're hated or disliked. It's because that viewership just needs to move on to the next season of their life. And they might come back. So, that's not freaky. Did you guys hear that? That's not... Whoa! 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 Something's going on. Oh! I mean, I might be close to the warden. That was cool. And spooky. I'm okay with this. Oh, is it happening again? It sure is. We must be getting close to the warden. See how dark things are getting? Oh, that's cool. And this is kind of bumming me out, because if we're getting close to the warden, that's really going to bum me out, because I want to get... All right, let me check on stuff. I continue to hold that the audience exists for any kind of content you want to make. You just need to keep doing it long enough for them to find you. Agreed. Must be getting close to a deep dark cave or whatever it's called. You got 3 warnings if it's a warden. Yes, I did see that. I actually watched a video on how to beat a warden yesterday or day before yesterday. And it's not even really about beating them. Yes, you can kind of beat them, but it's more about evading them. One thing I have with me that's going to save my skin is I have a rocket pack. So if I need to fly away, I can. So, all right, we're at level 57. So technically, if I'm going to do any mining, we're in the right place. So, well, let's see if we can... That will be a bit of a nuisance, though, if we're going to be dealing with blackouts from the deep caves. Which certainly seems to be the... Whoa! What in the... Oh, no! Hey, wait! I know exactly what that was! That's got to be the warden. Well, the good... No, 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 no! No! Oh, I'm gone. I am so gone. Right now, I am so gone. No, we're leaving. We're making like a tree and leaving. Oh! Let me in. Okay. Sorry, dogs. What? Why are we still hearing him so far away? Why are we, like, still hearing his heartbeat? Why are we still hearing his heartbeat from all the way up here? Because his cave, I think it's over here. Like, I think I can show you where, I think it's over here. Was it over here? Ouch. Whoa. Whoa. Yeah, see, look, here. Here's the cave. See, I've known about this one for a while. I mean, I've found this one on my phone, and I haven't live streamed it. And so I've been here, and I've died multiple times. And then I never came back down here. I thought it would be kind of cool to go and check it out with my little rocket pack. But yeah. Does he chase you like a boss, meaning he won't go away? We've found the culprit. Yeah, no, he'll just chase. Now, I didn't think that he would chase you through a wall like that. I mean, and even here right now, it's actually really quiet. So, usually there's like little things jumping around. See right there, this little thing in front of my cursor here is usually like receiving information, like little things jumping back and forth between these things. I guess we haven't set it off because we're being quiet. There. So apparently that sound... So if I do that one more time, that's probably going to trigger him. I'm doing it on purpose now just to see. So it's supposed to be sending like a little warning to him. Here's a question. Oh, that's cool. So my rocket pack... Ow. Now, I don't have enough coal to escape this. I don't... Well, 84%. But my dogs are setting it off, too. That's also a problem. You have to trigger multiple. Okay. I mean, here's the thing. There's some cool stuff to be looted here. Problem is, I don't have a good way to... My dogs are not helping me. I need to... like, put my dogs away. Because if they're... Well, I watched a video where a guy beat the warden with like 100 or 100 dogs. You can crouch past. That would make sense. I'm going to be a little dangerous, and I'm going to just try to rocket my way around here really quick. Just to see what happens. By the way, the jetpack is part of that utility tool system. Okay, these are the ones that you can accidentally trigger. See, right there. Yeah, they're going crazy now. Now, these are the ones here where if those get triggered, those right there, that's when things will go really wrong. I'm surprised the dogs didn't walk over that and trigger it. So we're safe for the moment until those are triggered. When we see these... with a little 4 pins, get a little, like, zoop thing, then we're in danger. So flying around right now is actually doing me a pretty good favor. I kind of want to land here. All right, I'm going to try it. Whoa. Oh, crud. Okay, we're leaving. I can't find my way out. No good. I can't see a thing. Oh no. Oh no. Literally can't see a thing. Am I on the ground? No, I'm not. Okay, this is good. Oh, I know. I know. I'm getting out of here. Sorry, dog, you're on your... Whoa! And the thing is, he's super powerful, so if I get shocked by him, I'm done. Oh! Oh, good. This is happening. This is good. This is good. I'm okay with this. I'm totally okay with this. Alright, let's come up here and see if we see the warden down there. Sounds like he's coming from over here. There he... Is that him? Yeah, there he is, over there. So the 84% is how much fuel I have left in my jetpack. And it's fueled with coal. So that's him right there. Wish I had my spyglass. I think that I might have lost that in a previous death. But he's leaving us alone. Now, frankly, if he shot me once, I'd probably be dead. It'd be kind of cool if I could shoot him. Where's he at? Yeah, by the way, he runs really fast. Okay. 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 You know what? I'm an idiot. I'm just gonna spawn out of here. So I'm just gonna like get somewhere safe enough. I'm totally cheating. I know it's cheating. I know it. Don't look at me like that. Mistakes were made. Good one. So that's a little bit of a problem, because I want more diamonds. But level 57 is where he's hiding out. Right where I was trying to mine to. We got 6 diamonds now. Which means I can make a diamond pickaxe, which would be nice. Alright, so here it is. Let me show you these. This is the World Utilities book. Or books. And these are the plugin or add-on that I have on here. So there is a burp coming. I apologize. Spicy. I make a great Grinch, you know. Okay, so here we go. With the World Utilities, you get a whole bunch of stuff. You get your vein miner. Activate the vein miner utility by interacting with the item. Once activated, the mine any ore, and it will automatically break the entire vein for you. Oh, I forgot about this. 2 iron ingot, 1 diamond pickaxe, and a redstone. So unfortunately, I have to give up a diamond pickaxe, which I don't have. Tree capitator, it'll take down the whole tree. Miner's essentials. Activate this utility by interacting with the item. Once activated, mine any ore, and it will drop the already smelted variant. That would actually be worth it. That would actually be that would save me a lot. I would give up a diamond pickaxe for that. Chunk borders. Activate the chunk border utility by interacting with the item. Once activated, chunks will be outlined by a particle effect. Slime chunks will also be shown with a different effect. Interact again. Can anyone tell me what the benefit would be of knowing about chunks? Magnet. Activate the magnet utility by interacting with the item. Once activated, items around you will automatically be picked up and placed into your inventory. There's a lot more here than I remember! Fast place. Shift and interact with the fast pace utility toggle settings to like block placement, direction, and quantity. Activate it by interacting with the item. Once enabled, placing a block will automatically extend placement according to your chosen settings. Interact again to disable. Explosive pickaxe. Mine with this tool and create small explosions around you, breaking blocks in its path. I could build that much faster. I might even be able to build that now. Now, this is the one that I like the most. Now, frankly, I say that. There's a bunch more, but this is the one I use all the time. Mine faster than ever and break multiple blocks at once. 3 diamond pickaxes and 2 sticks to make this one. I had this one. I love it. Drachmith says, chunk boundaries can be important for automation. If a contraption spans a chunk border, you can run into issues when half of it unloads. Gotcha. Okay. Let's see what else we got here. The end frame breaker. Effortlessly relocated an end portal, mine end frames, and drop them on the ground, pick them up, and replace them whenever you wish. Take note, this only has 12 uses. And I need end stones for that, no idea. No experience. Omni tool, I thought about getting this one. Optimize your inventory space with this all-in-one tool that enables you to break any block as if you were using a pickaxe, axe, or shovel. 6 honey blocks, 1 diamond axe, 1 diamond pickaxe, and a diamond shovel. So that's one I want to build at some point in time. Spawner wrench. Interact with spawner to drop it on the ground, allowing you to relocate it as needed. Remember, this tool only has 3 uses. Harvester hoe. Harvester crops will be automatically replanted with drops added to your inventory except for the seeds needed for replanting. This will work on wheat, carrots, beetroot, potatoes, melon, pumpkin, cocoa, and netherwort. And there's quite a bit to actually make that one, so there is that. Excavator shovel. Mine faster than ever and break multiple blocks at once. Which I like the pickaxe more. Safari net. Interact with a mob or animal while holding the safari net to capture it. Travel to its new home and interact again to drop it off. This item only has 1 use. And let's see. Miner's lantern. While exploring dark caves and caverns, hold this lantern and the light will be emitted around you. You may also like this in your offhand. I want that now! And I can build it now. So I might do that really quick. Okay. Knowing where slime chunks are is kind of nice, though, so you can make a slime farm. Benefit of a slime farm? Death waypoint. Death waypoint. Want to recover your items upon death? Now you can. Check your chat box for your death coordinates and navigate your way back to them. You'll find all of your items stored for you to collect. Note, this function will be disabled by default and can be enabled in the controller. Void chest. Tired of cluttered inventory? Place this item and interact with the lid to easily dispose of unwanted items. Simply put your items in the menu, close it, and your trash is gone. I think that's fantastic. And I've literally created a lava pit to throw junk items away in the past, so I think that one's great. A lock. Interact with the chest to lock it. Once locked, only you can access it. Server admins can break locked chests in creative mode. This is just a really cool world utility thing. You got the chunk minion, experience extractor, disenchanter, the portal pad, the jetpack, grab bag. What's the grab bag? A storage item similar to the skulker, allowing you to carry up to 5 extra stacks of items in your inventory. Place it on the ground and interact to open it. Break the bag to pick it up, and you take your stored items with you. 5 wool, 1 chest, and a string. Infinite slime balls, useful for making pistons, slime blocks, prevents fall damage, and useful for redstone contraptions. And I think potion making maybe. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay. So anyway, you can see that there's quite a bit in this add-on, and you get it through the store. And I love the scuba tank. Scuba tank is amazing. So you build a scuba tank, which I already have unless I lost it, which wouldn't surprise me. You can go underwater for a long time, and it doesn't cost anything to refill it. You just need to have it on your person when you're in the air, and it collects the air around you and restores back to 100%. So it's awesome. You already saw the warps, the amethyst breaker. You got the suction hopper, watering can, which does some good stuff, and the controller, which interact with the controller to toggle various settings on or off, such as tool durability. You can also disable specific tools and utilities, perfect for playing with friends. This can only be used by players in creative mode. Okay, so anyway, that is all the different stuff for that. Now let's look at the other book here. And this is just the update on like everything they've added. So, oh, this is why there's a new update and there's a bunch of new stuff that wasn't here before. Gotcha. Okay, so you get the gist. So let me put these back here. I do want to start looking at building a few of these things. That World Utilities add-on is interesting. Kind of a grab bag of items from a broad set of different Java mods. Yeah, I would assume so. And I think it makes sense, considering that things are kind of a bit more limited in Minecraft Bedrock. So I support all of this. All right, so I want this miner's lantern. So I need torch, All I need to get is my glass. I have glass. We can do this. Let's see which one has glass in it. And admittedly, I'm not above cheating to a degree in Minecraft. I'm just willing to cheat. No excuses. I'm just willing to cheat. That's how this goes. This is happening right now. All right, cool. We got the miner's lantern. That'll be cool. And then the other thing I was curious about was, the TNT. Because we can make a bunch of TNT. Let's see. TNT is sand and gunpowder. And I think I have a little bit of gunpowder. I don't know how much gunpowder we actually need. 17. I have 31 gunpowder, and then I need sand, which actually, and unfortunately, I think I just converted all of my sand into glass just recently. So that might hamper things slightly. Let me go ahead and put this away. Let's get this in here. There we go. What was that other super useful tool? Miner's Essentials? Already smelted variant. Diamond pickaxe and a furnace. See, I can see that being very useful because it's going to save me a lot of coal if I get that. And as much as I hate to waste my diamonds on that, I'm doing it. Because that's going to be easy to build. So, diamond pickaxe. Okay. And then I need a whole bunch of hang on now. Miner's Essentials. 8 furnaces. So that should be easy enough, right? So I have 34 furnace options. So let's go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. Now let's do it. Miner's Essential. That's going to be very useful. And almost negate. Well, not almost negate, but it'll definitely negate a little bit. There we go. So that is activated. So next time we do any mining, that will be great. I wouldn't mind doing the vein miner, but I think that needs something a little bit more intense too. Vein miner is going to also cost me a diamond pickaxe, but it can save my materials more. 2 iron ingots and redstone. I'm doing it. I'm doing it. Let's see how much I regret this. All right, so we need redstone. And we need... I don't know what else. Let's see. I usually cheat if it's avoiding things being really tedious instead of fun. Precisely. But there's usually a mod I can get that will replace the tedious thing with fun mechanics, so I do that when I can. Yeah, and that makes sense. I fully agree with that. And one of the main reasons why I have the World Utility one is because when it comes to mining, which I like doing a lot of, doing that single block hit is absolutely killer and goes through so much, stuff. So having that pickaxe that'll mine out a 9x9 area every time you do it is lovely and speeds up the process and makes it more fun. So usually that's the route that I like to go in 90% of the scenario. So I guess I need more sticks and stones may break my bones. Let's do this. Oh no, I already got some, so we just need to man that. Okay. I'm asleep for a bit. I've been doing schoolwork while watching, and it's 7:30 a.m., and I haven't slept. Oh, good heavens. I'm sorry. Thank you for being so chill. I'll make sure to keep joining streams. The deep talks are pretty fun. You're awesome. Appreciate you. Thank you so very much. I'm very opinionated, apparently, and that can either be to our advantage or our disadvantage. So thank you very much for supporting. Appreciate having you around, and I'm glad you liked the time. Get some rest. I'm just starting morning schedules. I'm trying to wake up more in the mornings than being up at 2 a.m. So this is different for me, and my body has not reset yet. So I'm trying early mornings. So, All right. God bless you. You be safe. And get some rest. Doing schoolwork that early in the morning. That's a busy morning. Okay, so what did we need? We needed diamond pickaxe. And we needed redstone and iron ingots. So let me go get iron ingots. Boop. And we got redstone, so I should be able to get this now. Awesome. All right, so here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to put these in my inventory and toggle them on. And frankly, I think I can just leave them on. And it would be really nice, especially, I don't know if I can do this. Let me come here. I'm just going to try this. I don't know if you have to have them on your person. So I'm going to toggle them both on. And then I would like to put them away in the barrel. And if they can just stay on while they are not with me, that would be lovely. But we're going to have to find that out the hard way. Okay, so that's done. Let me clean up a little bit of my mess. This is kind of like my catch-all for nice, expensive, important stuff. It's so sad to lose all of our diamonds like that, but what do you do? Okay. Kind of cool with everything as it's sitting. I'm really curious about how we're going to handle level 57, because that's where I wanted to mine for more diamonds, but if we're dealing with that ogre, that warden the entire time, that's going to stink. How many iron pickaxes do I have with me right now? 1.5. 1.25. Well, I can definitely spawn back up if I need to. I have meat. What am I looking at for candles or torches? Okay, we're good there. Let's put our utility book away. Let me also go and store our construction stuff here. Okay, am I missing anything? Sticks can go up there. I need coal. Let's see. What level is coal on? By the way, thanks for everyone who's hanging out. Deeply appreciate it. Yes, we have some pretty serious conversations here. Check out my 7 different YouTube channels if you're interested. And a humongous thank you to my legacy historians. Sean Hammond's in the house right now, actually. Tony Allen, Charles Sutherland, and drawing illustrations and artwork, and John Evans by hitting that join button and paying financially to support the crazy content. Here, I'll leave that up a little bit longer. Support the crazy content that I create here in very random bouts of excitement. And there's a sheep butt sticking out of here. You're welcome. Okay, so I think we're going to bump back downstairs and take one more look at this. So let's go to level 57, teleport. So down there is where our issue is. My question would be, what if we went the opposite direction? Now we know right down here we're starting to trigger stuff. So what if I went this way instead? Oh, my dogs might set their stuff off. Okay, torch. Do I have any... I hate to take longer at this, but there we go. I need to be saving my iron pickaxes for actual iron usage. And I once I get down to level 57, then I'll do some strip mining. And what I should do is get a trapdoor so I can try single level strip mining. But we'll get there when we get there. This does seem to be working, though. It looks like I'm moving away from them fairly successfully. So let's try and head down. You guys almost got hurt. I do kind of wish that the dogs were just slightly different, where if they bark, that would be like a signal that there's something in the area. I think that would be kind of cool. And I don't think that's a feature that they have at this moment. All right, level 57, we're on it. So now it's time to see what we can get. And technically level 57 is at our feet, so it might make more sense to go down one additional level. I'm not sure. So if I strip mine out this way, I should stay away from the warden as far as I can tell. I think that's a good move. So let's go ahead and open up a good long row of mining here and start strip mining out. Let's see what we get. I'm looking for diamonds and coal. Okay, a little candle. All right, let's see what happens here. Okay, right now, that's unrefined, so it would seem. And I don't know if you can refine red dust, which I'm actually okay with. I don't know if you'd want that. I don't necessarily think I would want that. I know you can make like a red dust brick, but I think that's not through refining it. So I'm thinking that we're good. I'm very curious to see what happens if we hit some iron or some gold. Or better yet, some diamonds. Nope, 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 wrong one. All right. Beg your pardon, let me check out my phone here. I'm getting a lot of buzzes. Do I have text messages? Checking in on the wife really quick. Apparently one of my friends likes one of my reels on Instagram. Thank you. Oh, back up, back up, back up, back up, back up right now. Okie dokie. That is a problem. Okay. All right, I think we're safe. All right, I think we're safe. Okay. That didn't spook me at all. Oh, that's true. I got the lantern. I forgot about this. Oh, that's amazing. Oh, and I can put it in my offhand. I forgot about that. Oh! Offhand, please! Yes! Oh, amazing. You know what they should do? I mean, yes, that's perfectly fine to put it in your offhand, but they should have a version where you can wear it on your head with a helmet. You know, like a hard hat with the lantern. I think that'd be cool one. That would be a great update instead of it just being offhand. But maybe that's a bit too custom. I'm not sure. Buddy, you're gonna get hurt. Oh, I love this lantern. Oops. I did not mean to go that way. Let me get my bearings here because I don't really understand. Oh, wait. Let's do iron pickaxe. Get all this stuff here while we're at it. There we go. All right, so lava. And this leads back out. That's fine. And this is to our warden. And then this one. Okay. Let's go this way. There we go. All right. Oh, you see, now wait a minute. I have it turned on, and yet, look, that's a... Nope, looks like I have to... All right. Hang on a second. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to go to our warp. I think we're out of warps. So we're going to go to level 57. We're going to remove it. We'll add a new one. And let's just call this one iron. Submit. Now let's jump to our base camp. And at the base camp, let's go ahead and put away our... Yeah, because I got that piece right there. Let's put away our iron. Let's put away our... Well, let's cook this iron. If there's any coal left. There's not much coal left, but that's fine. Let's go here and put this away. And then I might need to make another pickaxe while I'm at it. Let me see if I have enough to make some more iron pickaxes. So let's get our iron, and I got some sticks here. Let's grab this piece of wood here, and let's see what we can do. Boosh. Huh. Okay, cool. Just make one extra, that's fine. Let's go back here, put this away. Okay. I keep thinking I can get... Well, I could do it this way. Here, hang on. Boop. And boop. Okay. Now we should be able to get a couple more. Or not. Oh. Gotta get the sticks first. There we go. There we go. 4 of them. Alright. I'm totally gonna kill my, well, we'll save some just for giggles. 6. There we go. Okay. What else am I trying to accomplish here? I came back up to grab... I hate that I actually have to have them in my inventory. That's my guess, though. So let's go back down to the iron now. And this will be the instant tell. So if I can mine this and it comes out completed... Yep, there it is. So it has to be in your inventory. That stinks. Okay, let's get my copper pickaxe so we're not wasting it. Oh, jackpot. All right, so let's see if this will mine all of it. Yep, there it went. Look at that. Oh, it's beautiful. We need to get that magnet made. Okay, so let's go here. Back to base camp. Teleport. And let's do... I want to see what that magnet was. So get our utility book. Let's put it where we can get it in our open hand. And looking for magnet. Honey block. I have not found any honey block options yet. Redstone and ingot. So it'd be a piece of cake, except that I don't know how to get honey blocks. I have not seen any bugs anywhere to do the honey blocks, and then I'll need a fire pit to do that. So, unfortunately, that's a bit out of our league. But that's okay. We will survive. So let's go jump back down again to our warp. Let's go back down to iron, teleport. Okay. And which way were we going? Oh, this way. Because that's where I got the diamonds. Right? Right. Right? Right. 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 Totally. Okay. So let's test this theory out again. Let's grab our iron pickaxe. No, wait, iron. Goodness. Okay. Yep. All right, cool. Unfortunate that it has to be on your person, because that takes up a lot of inventory space. 2 extra inventory spaces. And I know that apparently you can do backpacks, but when I've tried to get the add-on from the App Store, it requires you to make a new world with those backpacks. And that is a bummer. I like add-ons that work in the world I've already created. And so... Oh! No, 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 no! Get out, get out, get out, get out, get out! Ah. All right, let's go see what we can save. Oh man. Oh man, we've lost so much. I don't even have a warp. So I have to just run down. So we're doing this. Oh man. Oh man. Oh man. Oh man. Oh man. Bad, 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 bad. Very bad. Very bad. Very, very bad. And if all that stuff. Oh man. Oh man. Oh man. Oh man. Oh man. Oh man. This is exactly the reason why I would prefer. Oh. That all that stuff be in storage. But if you have to have it on you to be able to utilize it, then that's stupid. Okay, which way do I go? I go this, no, this way. Okay, and this way. Was it? No. This way. Here we are. Here we go. All right. And down. Okay. Oh, that blows. And we'll hang this corner. And which way? Yep, there it is. There it is, there it is, there it is. Okay. Oh my goodness. One of my vein miners were good. Okay. Let me patch this up. Please go away. I'm kind of okay with that. Let me see what I have here. I'll get the rest of that in a minute. Oh, very thankful my miners didn't get destroyed. I just don't know if I'm going to be able to see anything once we close up that vein of... I'm doing it. Okay, I think I have everything now. I don't like being in pitch black. Oh man, look at how much I lost. Oh, I lost so much. No, wait a minute. Wait, can't redstone give light? I don't have anything to give me any light, do I? Which way is out? Okay, that's good. I see the dogs. Oh, this is going to be tough. How do I go? All right, I got this. I'm literally trying to mine in pitch black. I just need some light. Where do I find light? I don't have any kind of light. I have lost so much. Or... Oh, come on. Come on. I kind of see something. I can't tell. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Oh, please don't. Oh, I think we're good. If any... Okay. Oh, I think... Okay. I think we're good. I think we're good. All right, I at least got my mining equipment back. I lost my lantern. It went up in flames. Oh, man. Oh, that's brutal, dude. And I think I got them all. Oh, man. Oh, my spirit's dying. Oh, that hurt. That hurt physically. Oh. 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 I'm so hurt. Oh, man. All right. I obviously have some work to do. Oh, man. Well, let me see what I have already. Okay. Okay. Oh, that hurts so much. I walked right into that. That is the danger of level 57. Apparently, it's the best place to mine for diamonds or level negative 57, but the worst part is it's right in alignment with lava. And I forgot all about that. That just sent chills down my back, man. That sucks. Okay, well, I need more. I think copper's better than stone, so let's build a few more copper. Okay. Oh no, I lost my jetpack. Thankfully, I think I can get it back fairly easily. Oh, man. Oh, that's brutal, dude. Okay, I'm gonna get my jetpack back. That's a must. Oh, dude. Alright, teleport. Not a good move. Okay, where is the... Here we are. Here's lava. So let's get these. Come on. Thank you. And let's get out of here before something bad happens. Base camp. Boosh. Boosh. Okay. Give me my jetpack back. Alright, so I got that. We can put the excess lava over here. Okay. Oh, man. Alright, I need food. Let's grab the chicken. Let's get that in a place where I can get to it. Let's put the redstone away. And I would like to put that away as well. What do I not need in here? That doesn't need to be in here. There we go. That can go over here. Okay. And unfortunately, the dogs are going to take a back door for the moment. Let's put the meat away. Okay. So we got our pickaxes all figured out here. That's good. This can go there. All right. Do I have my book still? I do. What was the lantern? So this is one I'm going to try to make. So that's 3 TNTs and 2 sticks. So that's not a big deal. I just need some sand. The miner's lantern was incredibly useful. That's glass, a torch, and wood. So we can get the glass, which is in here, the wood, and a torch, which I think all my torches are gone. And all my coal is gone. So I need to get some coal. Yeah, I need coal. Because we're having a hard time here, I don't have any normal wood. I was going to make fake coal, if you will. Charcoal is what I was going to make, but I need to get regular coal somewhere. Which means I need to mine somewhere up high. That's a no. Okay. That's got to be a no. Ah, oh, dude. I hate that. Okay. Let me do this then. Let's go down to this first level here. This is all stuff I've already mined to try and find coal. Is my mining stuff turned on? Yes, because that will really help. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I didn't turn up the gamma. I could, but admittedly, I'm going to be honest, that pulls down on the drama of the situation. So I'm sitting there going, I could turn up the gamma and save myself, or I could deal with the drama of the situation, and it makes it more fun. So, fun. Questionable at best, but you know what I mean. For making it an enjoyable experience for everybody involved. Except for me. Oh, no. Drat. Oh, yes. Yes. That's coal. I see coal. I see London. I see France. I see coal. Okay. Good. Why isn't it mining it out, though? I mean, wouldn't that be something that would mine out? Let's see. I can craft that, can't I? I can craft that without needing a craft table. There we go. Let's do this here. I did not mean to bring my world utility book with. It's beautiful. Yeah! Jackpot! Oh, I feel so much better. Oh, but we lost so much. We lost so many good men that day. Oh, absolutely. That falls into the cheating category. In this case, having no light in the situation isn't tedious. I wouldn't either. Yeah, exactly. Oh, is that more? Oh, it's more. Oh! Oh, that makes the experience so much better. Oh. We're gonna be okay. It's all right. We're gonna be okay. All right, is this lead outside, I assume? Oh, yeah. Okay. All right, where are we at? Oh, yeah, look at that. We're pretty low under the house. That's cool. almost near the water. That's neat. I might leave that open, actually. Well, no, I won't. I'll close it. With glass. Thank you. I didn't need to do that glass, but whatever. All right, that's so much better. Okay. All right, let's do a little light. Please, sir, can I have some more? My name is Oliver. How many do you have? 39. Okay. It's not amazing, but it's not terrible. Oh. Whoa. Key. I'm going to save my glass. Let's move the glass away. I don't even know why I have my glass with me. That was an accident. Okay. All right, let's do some... All right, look out. Okay, one more, and then we'll do a little torchy torch. All right. Well, that sun's come up pretty high outside, so I may be looking at needing to transition to do some other work. Business has been really slow right now. Just on a little life update moment. Not in the worst way, but certainly not amazing. So I've been doing a lot of home stuff, trying to take care of the house, and do my duties at least as a reasonable house husband. And so today I promised my wife that I would clean up all the poop in our yard since there's a snowstorm coming in later tonight. And we just got through a pretty good solid snow where I made a snowman in the backyard. I have not made a snowman in several years. And frankly, I've only made one snowman in my adult life because the snow that we have here in Montana is dry snow. So you can't really do anything with it. But I made a proper old-fashioned Frosty the Snowman, complete with a ball cap and a carrot nose, because my wife literally left me carrots by accident. She didn't think she'd use them for cooking, and she's like, "You might want to put this in one of your meat stews that you make for your diet." And I'm like, "That's a great idea, thank you, baby." And I then saw them sitting on the counter, and I'm like, it's a nose. That would work great. And so I did that, and she also left me some celery. I will let you know, celery is not very good for arms. It's not. Not only that, but my dogs were smelling it and were like eyeballing it. I'm like, if you eat my snowman's arms, I'm gonna have a hissy. And they left it alone, which probably says something in itself. But yeah. So let's go over here. All right. So business has been slow, but the really cool news is we're getting a couple reservations for caricature gigs next summer. So in March, I have the Western Art Week that I do every year. That's probably going to happen again very, 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 very likely. and unless something terrible goes wrong that I'm just not able to be in control of. It wouldn't be the first time that's happened in my life, but whatever. But then right before, the week before that, I have a wedding in Whitefish, Montana that I got to be at, which is absolutely beautiful. So I love that that's happened and that someone's reserved that early in the season. And then like I have a wedding like every month after that. So things are adding up quite nicely. I'm very, very happy for what next year could bring. Just have to hang on right now. And I probably should have gotten a part-time job. I should probably get a part-time job, but I'm just hanging on for the moment. I don't know. I've thought very carefully about it, and I don't have a reason why I haven't yet like looked, but part of me has been hearing from social media, be still and know that I am God, and I'm just kind of like, okay, I'm sitting still. Now what? So I'm hanging in there for a little bit longer, and I'm really hoping if I'm supposed to find some part-time work or something that God would put something in my lap. It wouldn't be the first time he's done that, and I don't want to hurt what I believe he's suggesting I try to do by going out and finding work. And thankfully the wife is incredibly supportive, and I'm sure she would wish that I'd get some part-time work, but at the same time she has not argued or even begun to express anything more than jokes about me being a stay-at-home husband. And so while we might need to look at other opportunities at this moment, for a brief moment longer, we're hanging in there for a brief moment. So we'll see what happens. I don't like being in this season because it's quiet, and I mean, I've been talking a lot today about how failure, you have to experience failure to feel a true feeling of success. And right now we're not failing, but we are floundering. It would probably be a good choice of words at this moment for trying to just have finances within our home. And I'm not the main thing to blame, but I am one of the higher reasons to blame. So it's not all my fault, but in the same breath, it would definitely behoove us if there was more opportunity, and yeah. So I have to make some choices at some point. Maybe my belief is that God works by building off your actions. So if you do nothing, God does nothing. If you take action, God rewards that action with opportunity. And I agree. And so the actions I have been focused on right now have been solely on the documentary. I'm very impressed to say that I have a few individuals who believe in the concept of this documentary and the podcast that I'm doing. And they are attempting to be useful in that and do some work for me. And so that's really nice and a blessing I didn't expect. And so while I am... Whoa, did it really mine out that far? Whoa, that was a big one. That was a very big one. Yeah, wow, 53, that's cool. Hello. Okay, let's patch this up. So right now I am finding some blessings, not exactly financially, but in kind of building up a team who would have a better chance at success financially. So it's a leadership role that I have taken on and I believe in. And so I don't know. We'll see what happens. I've never been in a scenario like this before. So the only thing I can do at this moment is just hang on. I've met a lot of people who do nothing and wait for God to speak to them. They just keep waiting and wonder when they're never able, why they're never able to succeed. I've met them too. I can say with fair certainty I am not one of those people. I do believe that action is a key thing, and God gives you choice. You choose your actions, and He rewards through those actions while still having an ultimate goal for you, which sounds so counterintuitive, but I do believe that to be true. So, at the same time, I would like to put my power and my strength into the direction that I feel called to, versus, we're tight on money, so that means I need to give up the main thing I'm feeling called to direct, and I should go find work. And yes, there might come that point in time where I have to make a priority change, and we're on the cusp. We're on the cusp. We're not quite there, but we're on the cusp. So if something doesn't happen soon, whether through my actions or through God's, I know of some things in the ether. That's my way of saying there's some stuff floating in the air that I know could affect me. I know of some organizations who might desire some additional assistance that I would be able to meet for them, and I know that they've communicated to me that my skills would be a good skill set for them. So there's possibilities, but they have not reached out to me at this moment, and frankly, I see that as a good sign to sit where I am for the moment. So we're hanging by a thread, but we're hanging, and still paying off debts and getting things taken care of little bit by little bit. So we're getting there. Yeah, there's definitely some hefty things on my plate. Things I absolutely want. I am driven. I desire this. I absolutely. Let's see, glass, torch, wood plank. I think I have all that. That's why I had the glass, because I was going to build a new miner's torch. Let's see. Alright, so let's get wood. And did I put my glass away? I put the glass away, so let's go up here. So let's grab that, glass. Let's see if I can build it now. Stick. Why are you not letting me do it? Is it because I have two different kinds? Yeah, that's what's going on. See, I don't think two different kinds of wood should be a problem. I know it should, because they're not the same, but you get what I'm saying. So I gotta go and mine myself the metal wood. I gotta go cut down a tree. So we are in a very interesting time right now, that's for sure. And it's a very exciting time too. So I never thought I would have the experiences I'm having right now. I never thought I would see the opportunities I'm seeing right now, but that doesn't mean that it's easy. So we have hard work ahead of us. We have hard times ahead of us. The only way to do it is to do it well. So we will do it well. Okay. I unfortunately am pretty bone dry on what I need here. We got any monsters hanging out over here? No? Okay, good. I need trees. So let's go look over here, guys. Okay. I need a tree decapitator. Help me clean some of this stuff up. Hate to do this by hand, but that's what's going to happen here. Dogs, keep an eye out for me. Do not let me die. very risk adverse. As a very risk adverse person, I am unsure about what to do. I tend to delay or avoid until I can figure things out. I missed out on some great opportunities because of that. So, not saying you're doing that, but just saying stay aware. Make sure you don't get stuck waiting for something to happen. Things happen when you make them happen. Agreed. I am willing to take risks. Admittedly, this entire thing is a risk and has reaped some really nice rewards. I think the biggest, most amazing thing I have experienced so far is my wife, who is risk adverse, telling me that she was impressed that my lifestyle makes as much money as me myself, as if I was working for someone else. So in the good season, not in the slow season that we're in right now, I have made enough money to be comparable to my old radio DJ job, and that surprised her. But that requires a lot of time and investment in understanding that you're going to be waiting for jobs, fighting for jobs, talking to people, and marketing yourself. And while that wasn't a desire that she wanted for herself, she was and is supportive with me in this scenario. And this is our first slow season that we have experienced. This is the first time in business that we have decided to try this out. And so we're sitting in a time of uncertainty because we've never been here before in this way. And so at this moment, I sit here and I go, okay, I question my tasks at this moment, but that doesn't mean that I'm not ready to leap. And I am leaping. You guys don't know everything I'm doing on my end over here, where my hands are very, very full, running a team, doing content that you guys haven't seen yet, looking at traveling to other communities and filming that are an hour, 2 hours away, creating content that has a lovely chance of garnering some pretty interesting interest while still being a blessing to the communities involved. And so, yeah, I'm taking some risks, and I'm taking actions that I think most people would not take. And I think that I've been built to do that. And I'm very thankful that my wife is like, you know what? You've shown me that the capabilities you can bring to the table are worthy. And so here we are. But yes, slow season sucks. And it makes you second guess everything that you stand by. It makes you go, okay, did I choose this wrong? Did I think about this incorrectly? Did I, and then suddenly God goes, hey, buddy, back up. Hang on. This is not about you. You're waiting on me here. Whoosh. And it all changes in an instant. And suddenly you're from famine back to feast. I mean, it changes in an instant. So there you go. Constantly inspired by anyone who works for themselves. I love the idea of it. But being our sole income, I'm terrified at the idea of not having a guaranteed salary. Well, here's the point. I have never been in my marriage with my wife. I have never been the breadwinner. I've wanted to be, and I've also dreamed that this goal, this desire I have, would assist in that, and not only assist, be the cause of her being able to live a different life than we are living right now. And we're living amicably. We're doing okay. But no, this is a very difficult life, and it's a very, very, very stressful place to be. And that is very much an understatement. The anxiety, the uncertainty, It will riddle you. It will mess you up bad. But once you have experienced it, if you are built the way that I think some entrepreneurs are, and the way that I am, you make decisions, and it's very difficult to go another direction. Something, take my own advice. There is something so incredibly rewarding about controlling your legacy. There's something incredibly empowering about anything you do is affecting you're not doing someone else's product, you're doing your product. But you have to believe in your product, and you have to fight for your product in ways that other people don't think about. And it comes with turmoil. Now, if it came with turmoil in my marriage, I would do things very, very differently. But at this moment, it has not, and we're doing okay. But you gotta take it a step at a time. It ain't easy, but it is worth it. That's without a shadow of a doubt. It's worth it. Did I need coal? No, I was making. So yes, I do need coal, but I don't need coal. But I need coal, but it's just a different kind of coal. There we go. Now we should have what we need. Oh, I did not mean to make that much. Drat. Well, I guess technically I don't have a lot of these, so I need to get a couple anyway. All right. And then, where's my lantern? Here we go. All right, so now we got our lantern. Spent a little bit of my morning this morning before starting my day. It was around 4 o'clock in the morning. I've been waking up early to take my wife to work, just try to, if I'm going to be here, I want to be everything for her that I can be as a stay-at-home husband, as a freelancer. And so I drove her to work, and she loves that. She enjoys that. I'm trying to spend some time with her and focus on her, and I think that she thinks that's a very positive thing. Let's see, I need to go get sand now. Bear with me. So I got coal, I got that. So what I need now is a shovel. So I'm reading my Bible, and I remember a verse in Malachi where God says, "Test me." And he's talking about bring your tithes to the storehouse and things like that, and in that you are testing me, and I've always remembered that. But then I'm reading through today, and I'm slapped in the face that we're not supposed to test God, and I'm like double checking all my math, looking through all the verses that I'm finding, doing cross-referencing and things like that, going, okay, I've lived a young life going, hey, test God. He'll prove himself right. Test him, and have that communication with him where he has the opportunity to show himself, to have your back. And now I'm sitting here going, oh, I was completely wrong. It's not about testing God. It actually says not to test him. And, it says to have a, childlike faith, which I already know. I already know that. Kind of cool how that just drops down like that, isn't it? Pretty deep in there. But that was a good reminder this morning, and so it's not a wait around and wait for things to happen. It's a put down the anxiety just a little bit. I got you. Yes. Be active. Be purposeful. Don't be a dead horse, which is always my concern. And do your best, and meet the needs of your family. You have to. You have no choice. And it's honoring to be that. So do it, and do it well. And so oh no. Oh, okay, this is why we don't do it. So we need to turn off the miner's essentials here now. There we go. Because I need this not to be turned into glass. I need this to stay. That's why you turn off the mining system. Okay, that's good. Okay. But still having that childlike faith and not allowing the anxiety to take you over like it takes me over in the middle of the night when I'm trying to sleep and I'm just concerned and stressed and feeling the weight of everything. That is where he's saying, hey, listen, I got you. You just need to have that. Do what you think is right, but have that childlike faith and have that trust in me, and between my wife and I, she has always told me that I have that trust in God, more so than she does. She has to have everything a certain way, and I don't blame her. But here we are, and it's when I least expect it that he opens doors, and we are taken care of reasonably well. Getting jobs that make us $2,500, or get a caricature gig that makes us $1,000 in a single day of work. Now you might be waiting a couple weeks for that, but we knew when we initially Psalm 37:7. I'm gonna have to check that out. We knew that getting into this caricaturing industry, I see coal. We knew that because we were the only ones who were going to do it in Montana, there isn't anyone else, that the need was going to be great. And the only reason that we weren't getting the attention is because no one knew about us. And so I'm certain, and I've warned Mandy about this, and I think she's starting to have a little taste of that, which makes me very happy. We're watching now as the fruit of our labor is starting to show, because we're getting contacted now a year out plus for weddings next year. Like, I have a wedding in September of next year, and that's incredible. It's beautiful, and it's wonderful money. Not only that, it's proof, because people are literally paying, how do I put this? They are paying more money to have me travel out to their event than they're paying for my per hour to be out there and do it. It's lovely, but if you're not known, and we are not, then you're not going to get the attention that you need to survive. And so we're taking care of that as well. We just ordered new banners and all kinds of new stuff, and I can tell my wife believes in my caricature product because she's actively playing the role of, hey, we need to get these banners ordered. Hey, I've cut into your advertising budget and we just spent $600 to have a booth at a local event, or something like that. And so, yeah, it's exciting times. It's exciting times. I'm still sitting in a place where I'm going, oh my word, I get to travel around one of the most beautiful places in our country. Montana is gorgeous, and do caricature gigs in some really beautiful places, and I'm the only person who can do it. Literally the only person who can do it. And that is so rewarding. But that's right in between feeling the stresses of, oh gosh, we're not seeing any money this month. Oh gosh, we're going to be okay. Oh gosh, what do we do? How hard do I push? Where do I go next? How do I do this? How do I do that? And just being all stressed when maybe it's time to be still. Know that I am God, and you know what? It's all going to be okay. Just keep being active. Keep doing your task. It's going to be okay. So it's a lot of endurance races to get to that final goal. Lots of endurance races. When those events show up, we do good. We do very good. I mean, that's no laughing matter to say that we can make $1,000 in a day. It's incredibly hard work. It doesn't sound like much, but the intensity of how hard your brain is working to draw 40 people in a matter of hours, forgetting to eat, forgetting to have anything to drink, forgetting to maintain yourself, or just because you're the center of attention and you have no choice but to just keep going because there's just way too many people waiting for you. Okay. So here's my thought. I'm gonna try to. Here we go. I want one of these. This is the first time I have seen that. So how do I make one of these? So I need coal, sticks, and wood. So we can definitely get wood easy enough. Let's do this. So we need coal, sticks, and wood. So yes, I have coal. Didn't I mine coal on this trip? So we should be good. So let's get some of this. Because I think we have to put this underneath the beehive to get what we need. Okay, so let's see. Oh, the sun's going down. Okay, I do not want to lose this place. So two things. One, do I have an open warp? Okay, so here's what we'll do. We're going to remove this. We're going to add, we're going to call this beehive. Okay, cool. Instead of, losing this spot, because that beehive is there, and where there's one, there may be more than one. I was willing to just camp out here, but I think I'm going to go ahead and warp back to the base camp. Okay. Well, I need to get going. I've got tech screen to prepare for low stakes, but it has been a while since I've written code myself, so trying to brush the rust off. Have a good one. Good for you, bud. Go and take your steps you got to take too. And I will see you later. Thanks, man. Always appreciate the Drac myth. The man, the myth, the Drac myth. Okay. I'm gonna just go to bed and hop up and get back to it. Okay. Okay, I want a couple of my pups with me as well. So let's get you going. Let's get you going. And you, buddy. Okay. So we got 3 of you guys, and let's go see what we can do with this thing. So back to the beehive. Teleport. And hopefully nothing creepy around here. This is good. Let's see how we can make this. We got coal. We just need some sticks. Okay. All right. Let's get some of these now. No, actually, I don't think we need to do even that. Let's see what we got here. Nothing there. Here we go. I think I'll just build 2 of them for funsies. And let's go see what happens here. I've never done this before. Okay, so apparently all we need to do is take a fire and apparently place it right underneath this. Okay, that's cool. Interesting how it's doing that. I'm not entirely sure what to do now. I don't want to mess it up, so I think I'm going to very carefully play it safe. Since we have a mark on there, I wouldn't mind seeing if there's any other beehives around. There's another bee. That might be the same bee, but I'm checking around to see if there's any other hives. Because if there is, I'd be willing to try a different theory. Huh. Okay. Well, there was a pig around here because there's cooked pork chop. It's not awkward. Okay, I see pumpkins. Not that that has anything to do with... Now, here's my question. Are flowers at all involved in... In real life, you would have flowers or bees. So here's flowers. So how close is... Okay. So technically, if you have flowers in a vicinity, then you might get bees. So I would be interested in testing this theory by collecting some flowers and planting them in my neck of the woods to see if we can get a bee out of it. And we could make ourselves a... make ourselves a little beehive home in our neck of the woods. I don't know if that's a thing, so we're going to have to find that out in time. Definitely love the ability to be able to fly around. Okay, so... I'm hoping I can... I wonder if it's up high enough. Can I break it apart and then make it higher? What if we put it here? Oh, man. Great. Well, I think I messed that up. Don't you sting me. Oh. I like this. Okay, well, it's a bit unfortunate that if you knock out the fire, you knock out the fire altogether. And it looks like I didn't do that right, because I don't see any honey stuff. So I do think my flower idea is an intriguing one. So let me go over here and get some more of these flowers. I don't know if there's a way to capture a bee. Like, I don't know if that's something you want to do. Okay. And then I see some growth over here that I may as well grab. Pretty sure it's a sugar cane or something like that. Which can help make paper, I think. And then let's go over here. Uh-oh. We can grab a few of these really quick. Get out of the way of that undead or drowned. Man, you'd really think there would be another beehive around here somewhere with all these flowers, if my theory is... Oh. Is he gonna die? As he nears what's obviously... I'm gonna land on top of it, and let's see what happens. Okay. I'm scared to enter it. Ooh. This is cool. Oh man, I don't have any room. Now I do. But if there's something interesting in here, which I would assume there... Whoa! So let's do this. We're sort of safe up here. So let's get the warp out. And since we lost the beehive, since I apparently did that wrong, let's call this one Castle. Castle, submit. I feel like I heard something in here, but... Oh, I did. I absolutely did. Oh dear. Okay. Well, I got a pitchfork, or whatever you call it. Let's refresh. Oh, oh. Well, as stinky as that is, it'll be easy to get back there. Let me see if I can just take a basic sword, so I'm not wasting a lot of space. Oh, it won't be easy to get back there. Oh, dear. Okay. I need to make spares of that. So, let's see. I need to build that really fast. So that's wood, glass, and... Alright, so we need wood, glass... Oh, do I have glass? I should have... Though. I don't know if I have wood. I don't think I have any wood. Ugh. That's a problem. Oh, come on. Ooh, I messed up. I messed up. And I'm a little desperate. I think we're gonna have to handle this a little differently. Okay. Alright, I need to get some wood. Need to get some wood without getting hurt. This is rough. I thankfully don't think I need much. Okay. Come on, kids. We gotta work fast. Because all my stuff is just gonna disappear, or that skeleton or whatever thing is gonna start carrying it around everywhere and carry it away. So let's do this and here, and I need that. So just need to convert this into one of these. Maybe one more. Okay. Okay, I need cobblestone. That's easy. Let's go over here. Grab any of these. Doesn't really matter. Now we should have it. Come on. Okay, I'm just going to play it safe. We're going to make 2. Or 3. And then while we're at it, let's go ahead and slide that into here. Okay, and why not? Let's just go ahead and put all this in here too. Okay. Now we have what we need to go and get our stuff. With extras in case we have to do it twice. Teleport. Alright. Alright. Bah. Yeah, I knew you'd be carrying all my stuff around. What's going on? Okay. You know what? I can fight you better if I have all my stuff with me. There we go. Much better. Not good. Why? That's fine. Not fine. Not fine. Not fine. Now we're better. Now we're better. Okay. This is fine. This is fine. Come on, just get your health up. This is fine. This is fine. I need more food. That's no good. Oh, please don't see me. Okay, this is good. This is good. This is good. This is not good. This is good. Oh, thank goodness. Okay. Let's see what I can quickly get finished here. All right. Looks like I'm doing pretty good here. Let's get that out of the way. I can come back. I'm just curious, what could I be leaving behind? I would love to have that coal. I have coal. I'm going to play it safe, and we're going to leave. Okay. That way I can get things reorganized, and I can go back. I think that is the safest thing to do. Also, we now also have some ingredients to build possibly everything I might need for this task. So let's do... We got her. Awesome. That's a frightening looking thing. I want to take it for a spin really quick. So let me see what happens here. Probably not the best place to try this. Let's see. Somewhere where things aren't going to get hurt. Whoa! Oh. Oh, look at that. There was iron right there. Oh. That is fun. I'm not going to lie. That's a lot of fun. Okay. Let's get that, though. There we go. It doesn't look like it goes bad. It definitely does some pretty severe randomized damage. It would be really nice if it actually worked on monsters too, which I kind of doubt it. But that looks like it would be rather OP'd. I'd love to test it. Okay, let's do this. And let's jump back to base camp just because I'm too lazy to run upstairs. Let's get some organization done here. I'm just going to go ahead and put all of this in the same place. Okay. Put the TNT in there as well. Why not? Wood, wood. Anything wood related needs to go in there. Those are fine. That needs to be on my person. That needs to go over here. Okay. I would like to have some bows and arrows, but I don't know if I have any arrows. Okay. Anything that I can put back here? Well, let's do this. Let's put all of our fun little flowers. Wow, not many. I thought I had a lot more than that. Okay. Let's go here and pop that in there. Okay, and then back here. All right. Who needs it? You guys look okay. All right. I want a team. Let's put this away. And that. Where do I do that? Let's grab these out of here. And then this one can go in there. And then we'll put our books over here with our warps. Over here, we can put away these boxes. That one too. And let's get fed. Okay. Let's go back here and lock in on that, lock in on that. We have that. Oh, that's why we had the coal. So I kind of want to keep all of that nearby so I can get around and escape if I need to. I like having this, but it's mine to create explosions around you. I don't know if that's going to work for power. Oh, did I lose my camera again? Hang on a second, guys. That should fix it. There we go. I wonder how long that was like that. Sorry about that. Okay, so we don't have any arrows, so it wouldn't really behoove me to have my bow. No idea where my arrows went. I definitely like having this copper spear. That's a necessity. That's good. That would be for my dogs. It's not totally a necessity. That certainly is not a necessity. Okay, let's get food on the plate. There we go. Wouldn't mind having some extras. So let's see about what we can do about foods. Let's grab about this much, because we can come back if we need more. And actually, it looks like we need to get some food on board still. Let's sleep it out. And then we'll go back and explore that place again. Okay, now before I get too far, let's do this. Mob gate, teleport. Let's see what we can get off these guys really quick. Oh, nothing. Absolutely nothing. Okay, I guess I haven't been in the area, so that makes sense. So let's do this. And here we go back to the castle. Okay. Let's... I was going to vest up, but frankly, I'm going to need all the protection I can get. So let's jump in here. All right, and let's see what is down in here. Okay. Whoa. How do we pull the switches? They are oh. Okay. Oh. Oh, we got traps. Oh, that's how we have traps. Well, I could make quick work of this. Oh my. Okay. So technically what it's really doing is it's teaching us a little bit more about what we can do with redstone. And I'm frankly not learning because I'm just damaging everything in the process. Where I could have been learning about it, and I'm not. And I'm honestly not feeling terribly miserable about that. Yeah. Oh, I'm getting kind of like some carpal tunnel in my hand going here. Where's my phone? There it is. What is Psalms 37:7?
So Psalms 37 verse 7 is a verse that encourages calm trust and patience in God's timing. The verse reads, "Be still before the Lord and wait patiently for him. Do not fret when people succeed in their ways, when they carry out their wicked schemes." In other words, it's a gentle reminder to trust in God's plan. It tells us not to get worked up or anxious when we see others who might be doing wrong things appearing to succeed. Instead, it emphasizes the importance of being still, patient, and finding peace in God's presence. The broader context of Psalm 37 is about trusting in God's justice and not letting envy or worry consume you. So with that in mind... Oh, that's totally fine, Tim. No rush at all. And hey, I'm really glad you're...
That's nice. Very interesting to see how they have a trap door. Hello. All right, let's do it the fun way. That is fun. Definitely making some quick work of this now. Definitely not how this game should be played. But I don't care. This is awesome. Wow. Okay. So here's a question. How powerful is this? They seem unaffected. Stay the course, ignore the trolls, but basically. Yep, I get it. I think the thing about that is I'm trying to think about how to best choose my words in this. Sometimes I'm the troll. Many times, most times, I am the troll. When you are the troll against yourself, that I think is the major fault, and where that verse fits so perfectly, you know. And yeah, literally we were talking about the same verse, which I love. But yeah, definitely. Oh, there's another one. Okay, those are cool. I really should actually try to solve the little mysteries that are involved in this. Maybe I'll try that if I can kill all the baddies out of there first. But yeah. No, thanks for sharing the verse. Excellent. Oh, that camera froze up again. I'll land here and I'll reset it. Definitely very likely a, here we go. Very likely a problem with bandwidth. Okay, I'm going to play it safe. and put my vest back on. So let's get this guy back on here. There we go. Actually, I have so much stuff here. Before I do this, let's do this. This is really playing it safe, but in a good way. So we're going to remove this one, add, let's call this. Okay, now we can jump back to base camp safely, unload all of this important stuff. That way we don't get in trouble. So let's go here and let's drop in these, this. What else? What else? This, that. Okay, let's go here, drop that in. We got some string, which can go up here. We got some iron, gold, that. Okay. All right. We're doing good. We're doing good. I would be able to make a little bit more room here, I think. So let's do this. Technically, this would be considered wood, so let's pop that in there. And let me see, my phone's buzzing. Messenger. Ooh, messages. I got some. Bear with me a second, guys. Spam. All spam. Okay, cool. Honestly, that makes life easier when it's spam. So, okay. Let's see, what else was I doing here? Putting bricks away. That one's full, so let's do down here. Boop, boop, boop. Got charcoal. I know where charcoal can go. Okay, we'll put some charcoal in here for you. And then what? Over here. Drop that one in there. Rotten flesh. We know what. I like that there's actually a use for rotten flesh. Let's see here. Let's go here, and you, and you. By the way, you guys can stand up so that you can take care of business. Let's do... Technically, everyone can stand up, and I'm going to have to manage the chaos here in a half a second, but here we go. Boop, 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 boop. There we go. Okay. Oh, sorry, I didn't realize you guys, I was out of meat. All right, you're done doing your business, so everyone be seated, please. I think it'd be cool if there was like an active call that would make every animal sit. How many do we got? Oh, my word. Okay, that's way too many. Come on, back in here. Back in your den. Okay, you need to sit. You just slid to a halt. All right, you can stay. 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 All the puppies desperately need to stay. There you go. You can stay. You can go. You can go. You can go. How are we looking now? I'm sure I missed some puppies. Oh my. That's way more than I expected. Okay, you can stay, you can stay, you can stay. Alright, you can stay. How about you? You're a pup. You're gonna stay put. Alright, how are we looking now? You can stay. 3, that's much better. And I don't even think they go with me, unfortunately. So, and I'm not sure why, because there's been times where they absolutely do go with me and other times where they don't. So that's weird. Okay, so let's get the coal in place. That way I can use that immediately. I have my sword. I got the crazy exploding thing, which I may use because it's fun. So let's do this. Warp back to Castle 2, please. Teleport. And let's see what happens. I got my full suit on here. Here we go. All right. First off, we gain entry. Or not. Here we go. All right. All right, let me check around here first. Looks pretty quiet. How about upstairs? Yeah, that's quiet. All right, let's go down. Three levers. Let's see what's over. Oh, so that one should have shot me. Now, isn't there another one? This one, right? Because that would have triggered this one. Okay. Well, let's see what we got here. Plenty of bones. Interesting woods. Plenty of meat for the pups, so that's fine. Let's go ahead and... I don't want to blow things up. I'd like to keep as much as I can. So let's do this one. Okay, so now that I've messed this up, what would this have done? So if I hit this, maybe it wouldn't have triggered it. And then this one, oh, I see. So you're supposed to... Okay, I heard that. Which... That's confusing, because I heard it. Which I know moves the blocks somehow. Those blocks are supposed to move out of the way. But if the other ones were supposed to be triggered somehow... And I hear a drowned. Okay. So... I see that one going that way. That one goes through there. Nothing important up top. I might have already damaged the puzzle. So I'm kind of thinking on just taking action and moving on with this. Now I kind of want to see how this was supposed to work. So if I do this... Now what does it look like? Okay. So why would I want that? So... Okay, so that gives me access into here. Whoa. Ooh. I haven't gotten to mess with those yet. So that's cool. Now, I still don't understand how we're supposed to gain access. I'm going to speed this up. Okay. That one must have turned on and off. Oh. Oh. So. Oh. I see. How inventative. Bye-bye. Awesome. Okay. I get it. So I like the premise of what it's attempting to teach you. Basically, it's trying to teach you variables on how to use the redstone. I like it a lot. But I'm also quite destructive, so there is that. Okay, I'm also about to die. There we go. Just trying to get away from the drowned and this other guy enough. What on earth is over there? Are those chains? No. Okay. All right, well, that was cool. I enjoyed that. That was a good experience. Let me, by the way, whoever's still here and hanging out with me, thank you so very much. I did not expect anyone to be on at this time of the morning. And as I would say, most of my closer friends on here know. And if you know, then consider yourself a closer friend. I haven't had any time to film anything recently. My life is on its head right now, as I said a little earlier. When I have the time, I need to be editing other projects. And so these days, the only way I create content is live stream. And while it feels a little bit like I'm cheaping out because I don't do any proper editing, or I don't even take the live stream and edit it down to fun moments. I just don't have the time, or frankly, I don't have the money because we can put this kind of thing through some AI and have it find the fun moments. But even that costs a bit of money, and frankly, you use credits to do those things, and I need those credits to take care of my clients. And so we use Opus Clip, and it works pretty well. Works very well, actually. But when I record a 3-hour podcast and then I need to send that 3-hour podcast through, I can't use any of those credits towards my little fun endeavors. So that's the struggle I'm in. And I have decided that at this time of my life, I would much rather live stream all of my content than not make any content at all. So when I do a tech review on a camera or something, I live stream it and just do it as if we'll do it live. If you know, you know. And I can't say that's worked amazing, but I can say I'm thankful to accomplish it, even if it's not done to YouTube standards or to a quality that even I would personally appreciate versus all I can offer. It's what I can do. And so for now, I'm just going to stick with it. So when I am painting something down here in Legacy Studio, when I'm working on music, when I'm doing something that is fun and entertaining for me versus, doing client work or whatever, I'm live streaming. I try to do that to the best of my abilities. Ooh. Oh, dude. This is cool. We got obsidian, baby. Nice. What you need, Zozo? You getting lonely upstairs? I bet you are. I'm sorry, sweetie. What do I want to keep and what do I not need? I don't need these meats. What else do I not need? Definitely want the obsidian. I don't need the bones. Obsidian, there we go. All right, cool. Let's, I can't mine any of this, right? Would this do anything? Nope, okay. That's enough for me. And admittedly, that's enough for me. I need to get some other work done, I think. I think it's time to focus my attention on some stuff around our home and get some client work done. I'm waiting on some stuff from a couple of my clients, so that's why I'm able to relax a little bit versus getting right into the work that we need to accomplish. But I think I'm done. So we're going to wrap up this live stream, but I hope that you've enjoyed it. You guys are amazing. Once again, humongous thanks to everyone involved. My legacy historians, Sean Hammond, Tony Allen, Charles Sutherland, drawing illustrations and art, and John Evans. And then, of course, deep thank you to you for being here and for hitting that like button. It tells the algorithm that I'm not as stupid as I look. And that also helps show other people that this is worth a watch. And then, of course, big thanks if you check out any of my other channels. I feel like I live stream like every other day these days. So if I'm not here, I'm somewhere else. And the best way to find out is to go to our Discord, follow our Discord, and you'll see where I am in the moment, because the Discord lets you know across all of the platforms which one we are on. So if that's something you want to see or be a part of, all you got to do is check out one of those channels. Get subscribed to those channels, follow the Discord. Discord will let you know what's going on. So I love you all. Keep it crispy. First Tim 412. You guys be safe. Drive safe for those of you. You know who you are. And everyone behave yourselves. I'll see you next time right here on Legacy Studio. Legacy Gaming Studio.